I can't hear you. Mm.
2 many things at the same time. How about now, Roberto? Does that sound any better?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Let me turn off my YouTube. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I got you now.
I can,
I couldn't earlier.
yeah, I had to adjust um, connection here. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Uh, I trust everybody is happy, as happy as we can be. Hey,
Yeah,
Santa, good morning.
yeah. I've been up since 4 o'clock. I got my turkey and my prime rib in the smoker
Oh,
as we speak.
are we at the same time? Are you guys 1 hour ahead of us or 1 hour behind us?
2 hours.
2 hours behind us?
2 hours ahead of us. You mean
Oh,
Philippines?
no, from when you're in Texas.
No, we're in the same time zone.
Okay. Hey, Seth, good morning. Seth, I threw you a link if you want to come here and wish Roberto Merry Christmas. You can always wish me a Merry Christmas also if you feel like. Yeah, I was up. I heard footsteps last night, like around 5 o'clock, like tiny feet pitter pattering. So I said, "Oh God, it got to be the kids awake already, trying to look for presents." And I think my cousins went to sleep at around 4. So I know they're already pie-eyed looking. Yeah, I got a. Uh, my cousin gave me a stocking I don't feel left out. He give me one of those. What do you call it? When you lather up your head. I don't got a razor, one of those straight razors. I just use my regular razor. The good candies. So yeah, I'm I'm happy, more or less, as long as my kids are happy. That's what Christmas is about for me. I don't really need Christmas for me, but my kids are happy, so I'm happy. Yeah, heck, things are gonna be good. PW, good morning. Got a few people in the house, nothing to do. Anti Seven, good evening. Gypsy, good morning. Or I don't know where you're at right now, Gypsy. So maybe good morning, good afternoon, one of them.
Hey, Kevin, here's your present I forgot to send you.
Is that my beef jerky?
I don't know.
Well,
No
throw it
one's.
out the window and I'll go out long and I'll try to catch it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not for me, anyways. It's from my wife, from my daughter.
Wow. You could have just said it was for me and I would have like one of those contact highs just to think like an emotional high, thinking that I'm going to get something. But then you can say, yeah, it's in the mail.
Hey, what's up, Kev? What's up, Roberto?
Hey, Seth. Long time no hear.
Long time no talk. How you guys doing?
There's a mystery voice. We were talking about you last night.
Oh, yeah.
Nights ago.
Hopefully, only good things, right?
What happened to poor Seth? Did he desert us? And I go, no, he's just so busy. What the hell who we are? And
I can't keep up with you guys.
Now. You must have heard. You must have heard everybody bitching and complaining.
Well, it's funny because there's this small period of time where I will, like, for example, yesterday I was talking to Alo Winter and I was like, yo, like, where's the show at? You know, I was looking for a show and there was no show to be found. And so it's all a timing thing, Kev. You know, you come on purposely when I'm not available. I know you do that on purpose. And you know, it's a pretty smart tactic.
Yep.
Mark Wadsley, Seth hasn't died in a brothel fire as reported. That's pretty good. Now, Roberto, I was listening to a show. I think it was yesterday or something, but it wasn't live. And you were on it. You were in the Philippines.
How can I have one thumbs down already? That's kind of wrong. Who's being the Grinch that stole Christmas?
Look at that prime rib and turkey.
Damn, Roberto, that looks really good. That's what's going on.
Give me a thumbs down.
That's what's going on today, Roberto.
Not on Christmas, that's wrong.
Roberto is making us all very jealous right now. He's got this smoked. Was that smoked turkey or smoked chicken, Roberto?
Turkey and prime rib, buddy.
Nice. Yeah, I seen the picture on Facebook. I mean, that's a lot of meat.
Yep. I think.
Merry Christmas to all the people in the room.
My jungle in my backyard. Dogs are.
Roberto, that's a nice yard you got there.
It's kind of dirty right now because all the leaves and shit. All the trees are bare.
But you know what was funny, Roberto? I was listening because you kind of hadn't been on shows for a while as well, right? Am I correct in saying that?
Hey, Malcolm, how you doing?
Yeah, I came on Kevin's show when I heard Seth, not Seth, but Seth style.
Just put this on my.
Sentai 7. I'm sorry.
Was on. Yeah. And it's funny because I was like, yeah, you know, I hadn't heard from you for a little while. So I was thinking, I was like, did Roberto make it to the Philippines? You did make it to the Philippines, right? When did you go?
I went for my birthday with my brother. I was only there for less than 10 days. I was in and
Oh,
out.
so it ended up being a pretty short trip.
Yeah.
Things always happen.
Oh man, I'm bummed you didn't make it out to Angeles.
Well, I was in that area. I was in Manila.
This is
for
a happening
week.
place.
Hey Roberto, do you hear that Kev is like just having his own conversation as we're talking?
So Seth, what have you been doing? How you been doing?
Kev, how fucked up are you on pills right now? Kevin.
Merry Christmas. Hey, Mark, did you find God last night?
Hey Roberto, can Kevin
I was saying, God bless you guys, and somebody said that God doesn't exist. So I was curious if they found him. Seth, you remember me? Well, I think he does. You got to clean up your backyard a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I tried to get a hold of Richard, but I don't think Richard's doing anything.
Sorry guys, I'm getting a message. That's why I'm kind of quiet right now. I'm getting distracted. What was that, Kev?
Silver bells. I think, I'm not sure, but I think that there's always something that's in the background that I can fix. Hey, Roberto, can you hear me okay?
I hear you fine. Can you hear me? Kevin, can you hear me?
Hey, Gun Term, can you hear me okay?
It's funny because I could hear both of you, but I feel like you're not really connecting. I don't know. Can you hear each other? It's all good, I'm just gonna sit here and masturbate while you guys kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
Who's go Bobo says you remember me? I don't know if I remember the name. Were you under a different name before, or did we meet in Angeles? I probably remember you. I got a fairly good memory. I got a better long-term memory than my short-term memory. My short-term memory is pretty shot. Like I can meet you like right now, and then I would forget you. Go Bobo says the 30-year-old. Did we meet in Angeles? And the 30-year-old we spoke.
Yeah.
Give me some clues, Go.
Hear you good, but who do you hear good, Gun? We hear you fine, Kevin. Yeah, but I can't hear.
Can you hear me now, Kevin?
I can't hear Seth, and I can't hear Roberto. So it feels like I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, Ed, I'm thinking about.
Kevin, can you hear me now?
Who speaks once?
Kevin, can you hear me?
PV's God? The hell are you talking about? Hey,
yeah. I think everyone could hear all of us, but Kev can't hear anybody.
Can you hear me, Seth?
I could hear you, Roberto. Yeah, I could hear you loud and clear. And I could hear Kev too, but I think Kev could hear us, but I think he's got like...
Seth, Roberto, I'll be right back. I'm going to try something.
Okay, no worries. As usual, Roberto, we haven't been on a show for a while, but Usually what happens with
Give,
Kev
give
is
me 2 seconds. I'm going to try something out.
he thinks he's talking into his microphone, but he's talking into a banana.
That's true.
You know, you can imagine that picture. Kev, he's like, hello? Hello?
Well, let me tell you something right now, Seth. We're gonna make an announcement. Alo, myself, and Jerry is gonna make an announcement the first of the year.
Ooh, what kind of announcement? Now you caught my good ear.
No, well, I can't say right now, but we'll make the announcement first of the year.
Is it, can I get involved? Like, can you give me any sort of clue, Roberto? Because this sounds, sounds really interesting, but I want to know what it is. Because you can't just say, hey, we got an announcement. By the way, we're not telling you. Like, I'm I'm a little kid right now. I want to know what it is.
Well, I was gonna make an announcement the last time Alo was on with Jerry and myself, but he said, "Nah, just wait till the first of the year. Don't say anything." But I mentioned it. Like I go, "Hey, Alo, should I say something? Should I make the announcement now?" And I think he said, "Yeah, if you wanted to." But then in the background, he sent me a text saying, let's just wait."
Okay, I'm going to send Alo Winter a message. I want to, where's Alo Winter? Because if we could get him on right now, Roberto, technically we could make the announcement right now. Now, I don't know what the announcement is, but it sounds like it's something that everyone wants to hear. Hold on, let me see if I can
we
find
haven't
it.
really, well, I mean, we got it kind of an idea what we're going to do, but we haven't have a name for it yet. So you can't make an announcement without a name for it. We can say, yeah, we're going to have an announcement, and the name is Balugu. Something
what's that mean? Is that like some strange kind of caviar?
No, it's the name of my barrio, my barangay.
Okay. Let me ask you, Robert, are you coming back here anytime soon?
Yeah, looking at May.
Awesome. Hey, that's not too far away. This time, you know what, Roberto? You know what I think happened? You came here and you're like, fuck. You're like, I owe Seth like 5 buckets of beer and I just don't like the guy. So I'm just not going to contact him. Admit it. That's what happened.
No, that's not true.
All right. But seriously, man, I was actually surprised that you made it out here because you were pretty quiet for a while, but so was I. So I'm sure we were kind of doing our own thing. But man, yeah, I was excited to meet you and your brother. But you'll be back out here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I sent Alo. Oh, Alo Winter's in the fucking room. Check that out. Now I wonder if he's in the room because I just sent him a message. I said, come on Kev's show. That's what I said. And here he is, like clockwork, Mr. Alo Winter. Everybody, let's give a round of applause.
Hey.
So what's up, Kev? Sorry for taking over your show. Roberto and I assumed you were talking to a banana.
I thought things, I just fixed it. I'm just glad I fixed it. Go ahead.
I'm not going to say anything right now. If you want to say something, you can, but I don't think we have it all together yet to make that announcement.
Alo, the viewers want to know. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, Roberto. I think we have to tell, like, you have to tell me, because now I'm just going to harass you. Like, even if you're off this show, Roberto, I'm going to start harassing you and be like, Roberto.
Send Roberto a link. I mean, I'm going to send
send Alo a link so I can harass Alo, and then I'm going to harass Alo and Roberto, and we're going to get him to spill the beans on what the secret is. Yeah, I'm with Gunterm on this one. See, Roberto? Gunterm says, if not going to tell us, why even mention it? See, it's really mean.
Yeah, Gunterm. It's kind of mean, but...
Roberto, let me paint the full picture of how mean you are. First off, you show us all this smoked meat, which looks really good, and none of us have like access to this. So that's the first thing. Then you tell us, hey, there's this really cool secret, but I can't say anything.
That's how I roll. That's how I roll.
Anyways, so what's new, Kev? Kev, you still talking to a banana?
Hey, yeah, you. Sometimes the banana answers back, though. That's the sad part. Hey, I need to have Alo's. He needs to come on for on my Facebook for a moment. But if I can give him a connection.
You know what? I got the link. Hold up. Kev, you mind if I send Mr. Winters, Mr. De Winter?
Yeah, hey, go ahead if it works. Go ahead.
All right, I'll send this motherfucker the link. Hold up.
You don't gotta curse. This is a family.
Yeah, that's right, Alo. Yeah, that's right. I called you a mofo. Okay. All right. Hold up. All right. The link is now in his Facebook message. Yeah, sorry for the potty mouth, Kev. I know it's Christmas and all. I don't mean to offend. I don't mean to offend.
You're a fucking heathen. That's why.
Oh man. Hey, can I ask you guys a question? So you know, I'm not too religious of a guy. I don't really know much about religion, but Christmas is Jesus' birthday. Am I correct in saying that?
Well, not really. It's his birthday, but yeah, whatever.
What day was conceived?
Yeah, I mean, it's his birthday. It's his birthday. So when I say happy birthday, Jesus, I mean, that's not an offensive statement, right? That's just a true statement.
Right.
Yeah. So I've collected his money, so pay up.
Well, I just remember you guys have seen Full Metal Jacket, obviously one of the greatest fucking movies ever. But there's the funny scene where it's Christmas and, you know, he's singing happy birthday. And then all of a sudden he's like, happy birthday, Jesus. And it's a great scene.
So, yo, so what do you say?
Would you agree, Kev? I don't know. Wait. Someone left. Let me tell you where the context is coming from. Someone in the Facebook group had left a Bible quote in the group, and that's cool. That's cool. You know, normally, like if it was just a regular day out of the blue, and someone left a Bible quote in our Angeles City group, I mean, I'd probably delete it, to be honest. Nothing against Bible quotes; it's just not relevant to the group, right? But it was Christmas. It was Christmas, so someone left a Bible quote. That's all good. I get it, and I responded to the Bible quote with "Happy Birthday, Jesus." And I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if that was like offensive, or if it was just a fact. And it sounds like it's just a fact. Like it wasn't a big deal.
Well, evidently your connection didn't work with Al, so he came to the real boss, and I'll put him on my show.
Oh my!
Evidently yours work.
Alo de Winter.
Okay, buddy. Now you're hooked up. You gotta go
right,
to the. If you want to go get hooked up, can't go to the.
Get hooked up, bro.
So, Seth, what you been doing all this time? I mean, we don't never hear from you.
Besides masturbating?
Yeah, besides that.
Yeah.
Come on, Roberto. You know me so well, man.
Tell your wife, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Will do, will do. So, not much, Roberto. Not anything really exciting. Not really anything exciting to talk about. I mean, it's pretty much just been work, hookers and cocaine, and work.
Now that work has to do with your promotion of the cities or provinces.
Yeah, well, it has to do with the website, exactly. What a lot of people don't it's funny because a lot of people think, you know, you just launch the site and then you're done. And I mean, yeah, you can do that, but you'll probably fail. So we do what we do is we do a lot of testing, user experience testing. We do a lot of development rounds, development changes. We do a lot of promotion. We do a lot of setting up the other sites behind the scenes, which aren't live yet. Right now, it's just Angeles. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff we do. Go Bobo says, "What's our traffic count?" The last time I checked, I think we had about 150 unique visitors. We grew. We went from like 30 And keep in mind, we haven't really done much promotion-wise. So I'm like, it's grown. It's grown. I think we got up to 150. It drops sometimes, and then it goes up sometimes. So, but like that would be the average. Once we get to 300 unique visitors per day, I'll feel pretty good about that. Actually, that would that'd be a good number. So we're slowly progressing, which is good with the traffic. Our SEO stuff's starting to kick in. So like when you start searching some stuff about Angeles City, we start ranking, which is cool. So yeah, going back to your question, Roberto, yeah, just pretty much working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes with the website.
Well, what's the most traffic?
So
Which
right
of the
now,
province has the most traffic? You got Angeles City, you got Cebu.
Only Angeles we push live right now. That's the only site we have live. So we're kind of using Angeles almost as a test market. Like we're gonna do the other ones. We're already working on them behind the scenes, but we're not gonna make them as extensive. Like we're not gonna put as much data. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Here,
So
let me ask you this: since Sensei 7, it's on our chat, and he is built. Well, he has his boat built, and he's doing a tourist thing. So can he put his advertisement in your website saying, "Hey, America or Singapore, come down and I'll let you on my boat and we'll go cruising the islands."
yeah,
Can
yeah. I
he do
mean,
that?
technically, once we have the Cebu site up, he could technically create a listing, like a service. What it could be is like a service listing, and I would actually recommend him to do this. And it would be like boat service, boat tours, or something. Another route he can do is events, because there's events. Maybe he could kind of make it kind of like a boat event. And another thing he can do is he could also do like banner advertisements, but that's going to be paid, like if they want to do banners. We're not even going that route right now because we're focused on traffic. We don't even want to do advertisement at this point, but soon we will. Once we pick up the traffic a bit, we'll do advertisement. So yeah, man, totally. I mean, once our Cebu site's up, Sentai should totally go on there for free and list the boat business. Indeed. And I'll even promote it in the Facebook groups for free because that's what I do.
Yep.
Because when I promote it, it helps my business too. You know what I mean? So I'm like, hey, check out this boat service. And then it helps him because people see the boat service, and it also helps my business. So it's kind of like a win-win.
Well, I mean, it's going to fit him perfect because, he's looking at, expats, for most of his service, not just the locals, but he's looking at expats. So your site's more for the expat coming down to the Philippines, right?
Yep,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah,
that's our target.
For him. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. Now, I'll totally, when Cebu's up and running. Where did Sentai go? Why doesn't he come on the show? And by the way, did I see a message from Alo saying he can't come on? Hold on, I'm scrolling up. Guys, I'm sorry, I can't come on the show right now. I have guests. Alo doesn't have any friends. He's over pretending like he has friends, like he has like a Christmas party or something. Come on, Alo. At least come up with a better excuse. Like, sorry guys, I'm busy jerking off, or Come on, Alo. Yes, give me a break. So what's been the latest talk, guys? I mean, Roberto, I know you've been out of the loop almost like me for a while. So I think we need Kev to fill us both in.
He's not out of the loop. He's been with us. He's just laying low, okay? It's called the low, okay?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Roberto could do whatever he wants as long as he's like showing that gigantic gun in his picture. I mean, he could do whatever he wants. I'm not going to question it.
Yeah, I should change that to me, my wife's pictures. That's better.
Your wife sees it. Your wife's like, Roberto, why you have all these pics with you? What's the word, like flaunting this giant gun? Like, where's our like romantic pics for Christmas?
Yeah, but she's standing right next to him, but she got cut out of the picture.
No, she actually wasn't taking it. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Roberto, I remember you and I have had some funny conversations in the past about pretty much like concerning your wife and how cool she is. But like I would ask a question which I would think is offensive, and you would be like, nah. You'd be like, nah, that's how it is. And you would just be like super straightforward. I can't remember exactly. I wish I could remember a specific example. But no, your wife seems like a good sport.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
She's all right. She's all right.
Yeah, all right.
So, yeah, where did Sentai 7 go? Bring Ren on the show. He's always good entertainment.
Maybe you could say, hey, Kevin, it'd be a good idea to have Ren on the show.
Well, here's...
Yeah, Seth, every time you mention putting people on, you gotta ask for permission from Kevin first before you go open your mouth.
Wait, this is an outrage. I need permission to bring people on Kev's show? Hey, this is a new concept, man. I know that is kind of a dick move, huh, Roberto? I'm like, yo, I'm like sending people the link. Sorry, Kev.
Yeah, just a moment. Before you used to boss me around and kick me around, but now, you still kick me around, boss me around.
You're the big player now. You know, out of everyone who does the live shows, I think I'm not 100%, but I think you do it the most frequently, if I'm not mistaken. Out of kind of this small community.
I didn't did it for 5 days last week. I was feeling the blues, but now I'm back and wait, am I ready? Well, I'm almost at 500. I was at 500, but I had like 5 or 6 people leave, and then they laugh, and then they come back, and then when I hit a mile point, and then they leave, and then they think I'm, if I can have it up and down effect.
I like this time, Kev. You usually don't do this time, but this time, like right now, what's today? Sunday or Monday? What day?
It's Monday. Come on now.
Yeah, it's Monday. I'm getting all mixed up because I'm used to like working on Monday, but today was like I was like eating. It was weird. But anyways,
what did you eat?
Yeah,
pie?
I like this time. I like this time, Kev. Usually you do a weird time. Like I think it ends up being like 8 a.m. my time. But this is a good time, like 11 p.m. It's like hopefully I got most of my work done, and it's a good time to come on. What changed? Why'd you change the time?
Well, everybody's home because of the holidays, and I figured I'll let everybody come in because evidently nobody's doing anything. So
it's actually been kind of slow last month or so. I mean, there's only a few people that's really put out anything out there. Like, for example, Ozzy Tribe, he puts stuff out all the time.
Who's Ozzy
Chris?
Tribe? I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, the Anthem family. Ozzy, the Marine guy with his family.
Not Ozzy. You mean Ahizi.
Ahizi, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going strong.
Yeah, he's still going strong. And then the other one is Chris and Cebu. Yeah. Well,
yeah,
Frank. But you don't count Frank because he's a dipshit, so you don't count him.
I like
Frank. I called you a dipshit.
He's a dipshit, but he's still going strong.
Yeah. And I like
Frank, actually.
What happened to JP Radio? What happened to him?
JP. Oh, I think he's in the Philippines. You would have to ask Gypsy.
So Julio came up with a couple of videos, and Quantum Blue has a couple. Other than that, there's hardly anybody anymore.
Damn. It's I mean, I've been really out of the loop.
I take it back. Popeye had a couple stuff out there, but like again, he's in the Frank category.
Can we get Frank on the show?
Yeah, I'd like to get Frank on the show.
Really?
I'll be honest. It's been a long time since I've talked to Frank. I tried to bring him on my show when I was doing the shows, and we couldn't figure it out. He said his computer it couldn't do it or something. But I like Frank. I think actually Frank is really entertaining. And I would say out of all the people who kind of like talk, Frank's actually pretty damn funny. You guys got to admit, he's pretty damn funny.
Yeah, he's good at entertainment. What happened to Tuk Tuk? I haven't seen any of his videos.
I just seen Tuk Tuk today, man. We were just eating we were eating Chinese food earlier.
I I like Tuk Tuk.
Well,
Yeah,
Philippine
Tuk-Tuk's-
Dream's been putting out videos too, so really there's only a handful of them. My Philippine Journey, he came on like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. He had one.
But I think Brian, I mean, he got his show still going on.
Who?
Philly.
Oh, Philly,
Brian.
Yeah. Philly's going strong. I mean, he's definitely like in Angeles City. He's kind of the only one releasing content around these parts.
But Mikey 550, he was going big, and now he just fizzled. But I think his girlfriend was not very happy with him doing his shows and stuff. That's what I think.
Okay, I got some important questions, Kev. Number one, where's Jerry Kadanian?
I just sent him a link.
Number two, where is let's see, where is Richard? Where the fuck is Richard at your co-host, bro? Come on, man. You can't have a show without your co-host.
You know, him and his wife does the social life. You know, they're not just sucking on nipple on the internet. You know.
Hey, Gypsy, thanks for that information. Are you in the Philippines or are you still in the States?
I think he's getting ready to go to China.
Oh, that's right, China to teach, right?
Bob,
when you headed there, Gypsy? What's your timeline?
Bob's saying send him a link. Are you familiar with Bob Cooper? That's
yeah, I know Bob. Bob's hilarious. Bob's a good guy. Where's Bob?
He said he'll kick your ass any day of the week.
He probably would. He'd probably like give me a big old bear hug and squeeze the life out of me. Bob's a good guy though. I like Bob.
Well, I just sent him a link. Where is Peter? Peter usually.
Yeah, don't let me get started on that guy.
Hey, you pissed at him again?
No. My cousin put me in my place, and I got another angle.
Oh,
for him. So.
Oh, see, Jerry Kadanian's here. He said, "There goes the neighborhood." What's up, Jerry? So I was listening to the show the other day. You guys were on it, so it was Roberto, Jerry, John Doe. I knew there was someone missing, and of course, John Doe and Jerry were just going at it, and it was fucking hilarious. Then all of a sudden, someone was like, "Where's Roberto?" And then Roberto showed up out of nowhere, and it was quite entertaining. I think even Alo de Winter was on the show.
Yeah, it was a big cast that day.
It was a bit, like I was listening to the show after the fact, and I wanted to come on so bad, but I'm like, oh, it's not live, and that's when I was messaging you, Kev, and I think you're probably sleeping. I mean, it's probably like 3 a.m. your time. I was like, yo, Kev, do a show, man. But no, I'm glad you did this show. Merry Christmas, the one. Good to see you, my friend. Long time no talk.
Hey, Derek.
Good group. You know, good group of people in here, Kev. You surprisingly, you attract a fairly good group of folks.
I got people all over the world. I got Morocco, the Netherlands, Belgium, UK. You name it, I got them. But you know, a whole bunch of different people, plus the Philippines.
How's everything in Kentucky, Kev?
Hey, it snowed out for a whole 10 minutes, and then it started raining. But today it's sunny out, and it's cold as hell. And wherever there was rain, now it's ice.
Oh,
but
man.
Other than that, it's pretty nice.
I love how Christmas in the Philippines is just hot as hell. It is just hot as hell. It doesn't matter. You just go outside and you're just like, oh, fuck, man. But it's great. I love it. I like the tropical weather.
Yeah, the tropics nice. Nice trees. Even when it's rain, it's nice because it's not a cold rain that goes right through you.
Yeah, it's great, man. You walk outside and you take a deep breath, right? And then you breathe in just all this black soot. And I'm just like, ah. I breathe in all this black soot and there's like a pile of trash sitting next to me. And I'm like, this is cool, man.
Draw your name in the shirt.
Yeah. I'm telling you guys, man, it trips me out sometimes when I'm riding my scooter behind a jeepney, and literally just like you guys know, out of the jeepney comes all the smog, and it just goes right, like surrounds my body, and I'm just like, man, that cannot be healthy. There's no way. I mean, I wear a mask too, but still, I mean, being behind those jeepneys, you're riding around.
What kind of mask you wearing? Is it like
you know, it's like kind of like a moderately gay mask. It's kind of gay, but not full blown homosexual.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
I love Kev's reaction, Roberto. He's like, "Oh, that sounds nice."
Because I'm trying to look busy, and I'm inviting Jerry, but I don't know if Jerry wants to come on or not.
Yeah, speaking of gay, we were talking last night about homosexual, but we noticed that in the Philippines there's a lot of male homosexual. But is there a lot of, because you're probably perfect for that, because you're in the Angeles City all the time and around the gay community. But
wait, Roberto, where are you going with this?
have you seen lesbians in the Philippines? Because we were talking, like, I've never seen any lesbians. I've only known of one. That's the one
really?
that circumcised me.
Oh, they are all over here, bro. Yeah, I see them all the time. That was, first off, let me just back up a bit. That was really funny, Roberto. You're like, yeah, you know, you were like, we were talking about homos the other day, and and your name came up, and we thought you would be the perfect person. That was pretty good. But anyways, going back to the lesbians, okay? Going back to the lesbians. Yeah, there's a bunch of them out here, Roberto. Actually, you're right. You see a lot of. Here's what's interesting. You see a lot of gay guys, and here's how I differentiate it. A gay guy is like a guy who is gay. Then you see a lot of lady boys, but here there is no word to differentiate the gays and the lady boys, which I just kind of find interesting, right? Because a gay guy is a gay guy, and a lady boy is a lady boy, but they call them both baklas, right? So there's no differentiation between the two. I just found that to be an interesting fact. So you have the gay guys, you have the lady boys, and then you have the lesbians. Now, the lesbians usually, I'm going to say usually, but not always, tend to be kind of like guy-looking like lesbians. Do you know what I mean by that? They're kind of like butch. I don't know how you explain them. They got like
Hebert.
Yeah, they got like short haircuts, and kind of like trying to look like guys. Now,
like
what's in
Hebert?
Yeah. Oh, is that what they're called? I don't know. Like, I guess we would call them back in like the States. We'd probably call them like a butch. Yeah, tomboy. There you go, tomboy. Exactly. Now, yep. Everyone in the room says tomboys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them though, and here's something really interesting, Roberto, because you know I'm around the whole entertainment district, around the red light district. A lot of the bar girls, surprisingly, actually have girlfriends. A lot of them do, and a lot of their girlfriends are these tomboys. I see it all the time on Walking Street, like the tomboy waiting to pick them up, like on a motorcycle. So yeah, a lot of them actually are lesbians, the bar girls. So it's just funny, right? Because you think a bar girl, well, you would think she's straight because she's going out. She's basically a prostitute who goes out with men, right? But a lot of them are actually lesbians.
Well, they'd be like bisexuals, you know. They like.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
We got
good
Bob
point.
Cooper in the house. We have Jerry Cadanian in the house. We have a full house. Let's play cards. Merry Christmas, brothers.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Jerry motherfucking Cadanian. What's up, bro? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Seth. I'm hearing something about lady boys, and when there's Seth around, you hear lady boys and hookers. I don't know. I caught half of this. This might not be good.
Oh, you came at the perfect timing, Jerry. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure, Seth.
So Gogo was saying that not all of them are tomboys, and he's right about that too. There's a girl at my gym who I was asking her about this. She's a lesbian.
That's your what? You said
at my gym. Yeah. There's a girl. Yeah,
you go to a gym, Jeff? You go to a gym?
Yeah, surprise. Yeah, I know. I do. Yeah.
Not with the black sock. Is it with the black socks, man? Don't tell me.
Have you improved since you've been to the gym?
Yeah, that's a good.
My genitals have become a little bit smaller. That's the only change.
You don't wear the black socks, do you?
Oh, of course I wear the black. Jerry, come on.
Damn.
Would you think
Come
any
on.
Do
less
you wear
of me?
do you wear the half shirts like the
I
skinny white guys do?
I wear like you don't want to see what I wear, Robert.
Where
I
your
wear
belly
like a
button
little,
is showing.
I wear like a little like
That's what
G-string
Roberto's trying to
bikini, and
say.
I'm like prancing around, you know.
Half shirt with the remember those 70s socks that goes all the way up to your knee?
Yeah.
I
When
can
the
see.
dudes playing basketball.
I totally wear those, man. I totally wear. Dude, can we get back on track, assholes?
Okay, so wait, we were talking about a butch chick pulling up on a motorcycle, picking you up to take you somewhere. Is that what we were talking about?
No, that's not where we were, Jerry.
Oh, I'm sorry,
okay?
I missed it.
No, I'm answering Gogo's question. Okay.
Butch chick pick you up on a motorcycle that paid for your dinner.
Okay,
Now that's
I can't-
correct, Bob Cooper. Yeah, that is correct. No, so here's the deal. Gogo is saying, well, they're not all tomboys, right? Some are kind of hot, right? And he's right, because there's this girl at my gym, and she would be considered like an attractive girl. She's a lesbian, but her girlfriend is a tomboy. So I guess it depends which one you get, you know?
Well, you know what though, hookers are generally lesbians, aren't they? Because they're so sick of hooking. Isn't that right?
That's what we talked about, Jerry.
Hookers are generally lesbians or turn lesbians because they're so sick of hooking guys that they want something different. Isn't that how it goes?
That could be the reason why. Yeah, maybe they're just so sick of like getting screwed over or something, or dealing with it. Who knows, right?
Yeah, they turn lesbian or something like that.
But a lot of them do have girlfriends. Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, going back to what Roberto was saying, maybe you're hanging around the wrong place, Roberto. You got to go to like the lesbian spots, like Angeles City.
Well,
Exactly.
the one I
My
can
daughter's a lesbian, and she says she gets more pussy than I do, and I believe her.
I believe her. That's
Yeah, I believe her.
All right. Okay.
Okay, Bob.
All right. Bob.
Keep that to
Take
yourself.
that beer away from him. Take that red horse away from him.
Hey, I got a question for Bob Cooper. Bob, do you have a new lady friend? I seen a picture of you. I think you and a lady. Is this a new lady friend?
I've got lots of ladies. What one?
Ooh, you tell me, bro. I don't know. You tell me. Last time we talked, Bob, it was a long time ago. You were like, "Oh, I'm going home to America. So depressed." No, you didn't say that.
Yeah,
But
65 or so days ago. So, yep.
Professor Y, I love lesbians. Who doesn't? Yeah, we all love lesbians, right?
Yeah, I learned a lot from a lesbian.
Good call, Professor. I agree.
Yes.
So yeah. But what's the deal? You got a new girlfriend, Bob? There's a new lady in your life?
Like I said, I've got lots of ladies. What country are we talking about?
In Hong Kong.
Oh, you got ladies all. You're like you're a big pimp master, a global pimp master. Okay, well, you live or you used to live with a Filipina, and you told us that's done. Like she's a great girl, but that's done. And
Yeah,
so,
I'm living in her house right now, and she's laying right next to me. So what's up?
well,
Be careful, Les. Be careful. Bob Cooper might get pissed off. You don't want to pull that trigger there.
that was amazing, Bob. You're like,
Yeah,
what's
Bob.
your point? Yeah, what's your point? She's laying right next to me. So I guess my question, I'm going to tread lightly now. I guess my question is, are you guys like back together? You guys cool? You guys cool now?
Yeah, we're cool. We're back together until I fly out on my birthday on the 28th.
Oh, okay. That's all you had to tell me.
Yeah, well, I'm in a safe village. I can leave my doors open at night and still have my neck on my shoulders in the morning. So I'm in a
So you
safe
guys worked
place.
it out. you worked out your differences. She said, you know, Bob, I know you do this weird thing at night where you like take off your pants and you spin them around your head, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yep. That's right. That's right. And hey, I got it best in two worlds. You know, I mean, I might not be getting the booty, but you know what? I'm here for a reason. Hey, the girl said meet me at the airport, and I did. I met her at the airport. I did my job.
You ain't getting
Cool,
no
man.
booty, man? No booty?
Well, not
Hey,
no
Bob.
more, but hey, that's not what it's about, you know.
All right.
Oh man, it's basically like you're married. That's horrible. Sorry to hear.
Well, no, it's not like I'm married. I need to get my face fixed.
What's wrong with your face, man?
You name it.
Well,
is that why you're in the dark?
I got hit in the face with a big nut.
What?
That's not bad.
Bob, I was about to say something, but you kind of beat me to it. Yeah, I was about to say.
Something
No,
Alo.
it was about a leaf spring off a semi truck. A nut that was holding on the leaf spring to the axle.
Okay.
I was cutting that nut off from the U bolt that
Right.
holds the pack and stuff, you know. And I was cutting that nut off, recycling the axle. You know, actually the leaf springs. There's about 14 leaf springs compacted down, you know, million
Right.
pounds, you know. And I was cutting that bolt off at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 foot of snow outside with a gas chop saw, you know. And that bolt come undone, and I didn't think it was going to head right at my face. So it hit me right in the mouth, knocked out all my teeth, and jammed some teeth up in the roof of my mouth.
Yeah.
Now
Hold
I'm
up,
in the
Bob.
perfect country to get all my teeth ripped out next week, and then get some
Wait,
dentures, and then I'll be
Bob.
feeling good
Bob.
about getting.
Hold up 1 second. So I've heard this story before. I know the story, and you know that's really intense. But what does that have to do with you and your girlfriend? I mean, she met you how you are right now, right? So why do you got to get like work done to prove anything? Yeah, I mean, she should love you how you are, correct?
And plus, Filipinos are used to guys with no teeth anyway.
Well, no, y'all are wrong. You got to be here to see it. You know, I mean, I don't love her and she don't love me, but I live underneath her roof.
Okay,
You
wait. So
understand?
the whole getting back together thing was not. I mean, that's not really the case. You're not back together. You guys are cool with each other. You're like friends, and you live together. I guess. I think Gunterm was the one who said it's kind of like roommates, but you're not dating. Am I correct in saying that?
No, I'm not dating, not at all.
Oh,
she's
okay,
your
interesting. Is she okay with you exploring other avenues?
Yeah, she told me to go down the street if I wanted some bouquet.
Okay, so she's okay with you.
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
okay with you
cool.
putting a couple tomboys up in there.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not after that, though. I came here for her, and that was it.
Hey Bob,
okay.
I got a question for you. Are you still pissing on neighborhood fires?
Oh, he ain't doing that no more.
Yeah, I got them all contained. I'm a firefighter, you know. And I got them all contained, and everybody likes me around now because I stuck up for myself, grabbed a bucket of water, and poured the water on their fire, and they looked up. They didn't know if I was God or the guy with a bucket of water.
Well, you know what I would have done if you would have pissed on my fire, man. I would have
Really?
put a bolo, pull a bolo right between your head.
Hey,
Well, it depends on your fire and how big you are and what you do for the community.
I could
I
be
think
5'2",
I think
and I
Kev's
still
got a
can
bolo.
do it.
Kev's got a bolo for you, Roberto.
hey,
And,
you don't
and
gotta.
I got a bullet too, you know. I don't need a little pop gun, you know. I use my fist. I'm a man, you know.
In the Philippines, you better use more than your fist if somebody's coming at you with a bolo knife.
Nice. You got to know how to take care of yourself. You know, I used to be
Really?
in Golden
Oh,
Glove, and I know.
You were what?
hey, no.
And
Golden
I was
Glove.
in the military. I know how. You know.
Here you
Oh.
so
I
you
know how
better
to protect myself. Black belt, brown belt, pink belt, it don't matter. I protect myself.
You got a pink belt?
Well, I said pink belt, black belt, it don't matter.
Oh,
Fuck, I got hands too, you know.
okay.
What do you guys
You
think?
know, I'm not scared of nobody. I'm
Bob
not scared
Cooper,
of nobody. I'm not
Bob
scared
Cooper,
of anybody in this village here at all.
Bob
Nobody's scared of
Cooper
me.
versus Kev. What's your guys? What do you guys think? I mean,
I'd
that's a
have to
pretty
put,
good match.
I got to put my money on Kev. I got to put my money on Kev.
Is Kev bigger?
I think,
Oh,
I
shit,
think
yeah,
Kev's
he's
got the
got
size.
bigger titties. I know that. And I know his ass got to be bigger than mine. Check out our video.
You don't talk about Kev's titties like that, Bob. I am the only one who is allowed to talk about Kev's luscious titties. Okay.
Well, yeah, he's got some nice tits. You know, I know that.
hey just remember you're a guest and I can block you. So don't forget that part.
Oh, just put him on a timeout. Just put him on a timeout.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
gonna be
block him
honest.
altogether.
I'm throwing my money on Kev. Kev's got he's got a side dim you don't want to see. I put my money on Kev.
Well, did you
Yeah,
see the
it's
hairy
got to be
nipple?
Kev.
I'm a vagina.
Nothing against you, Bob. I just feel like Kev, he's such a nice dude, but once you upset him, you don't want to see that side. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on, ass kick or ass licking ass. What is it
Maybe
called?
he's gonna lick your ass all the way to the ground. Okay, that sounded horrible.
Damn.
Sorry,
I was
Kev.
thinking about you, Says. You're just an ass kissing sucker. I know.
Oh, damn. Calling people out. Hey, Bob, when you going back to the States, man?
I
Not too
told you, Gavin, 500 times.
Well,
February.
I haven't been on the show.
Huh?
I haven't been on the show. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, February.
Oh, February. I thought for some reason I'm thinking January or something, but all right.
Well, you know, they're going to bomb the United States of America March 1st, so I better hurry up and get home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, are you looking forward to going back, or are you kind of sad? Like, how are you
Fuck,
emotionally?
the sooner the better. If I had your money, I'd be at home.
Well, my money. You probably got more money than I have, Bob. You getting your new dentures, man. I want new dentures. The fuck?
You're only 30 years old. What have you been doing?
Masturbating.
Every day.
You don't need teeth for that, I guess. Where's these $5 girls you pick up?
So Bob, though, I want to hear though. Like, are you looking forward to going back to the States, or is it kind of like a bittersweet? Like, you want to go back, but you like the Philippines. What's your?
Oh, I have to go back. I have nothing here.
Well, I know you have to go. So you don't like it there. You don't like it.
Well, I came here for her.
Just find another girl,
it didn't
Bob.
work out. So hey, I had my Filipina and my one Filipina in life, and that's all I wanted.
Bob, I think you're in a rut, Bob. I think you need to expand because there's millions of Filipinas out there, and I'm sure your girls.
I'm not a whore like you are, you know.
No, but you don't have
Jerry and
wait,
Kevin,
hold on, Bob. You don't have to
Roberto.
be a filthy whore like me and Jerry. Yeah, we're filthy whores, but you don't have to be a filthy whore like me and Jerry. You can go with one other beautiful, very nice woman.
Man, you're awful white to be a Filipino, though.
What's that?
You're white with red curly hair. You're not Filipino.
Wait! You're not trying to hook up with me, Bob. I understand that, okay?
I'll see you for lunch at Hooters in Los Angeles, okay?
That is a deal. You know, I do miss.
You
You know what I mean,
day,
Bob?
takes me 9 hours on a Amtrak or a couple hours on a plane to get there. So
You know what? I'm coming over to you, Bob. We're gonna get you out of this fucking rut. We're gonna find you a nice lady, and you're gonna love it here. Okay?
Nice.
yeah, I don't want it.
We don't care what you
I'm
want, Bob. This is what needs to happen, Bob. Me and Jerry's a little more hoarse than I am, but we're gonna go. We're getting you out of this rut.
Oh, so you gonna pay for my hooker?
Why
Now
you
Yeah,
need
we'll
a
pay for it. I mean, hey,
Now
I'll
you're-
chip in. It's not a problem. I mean, it's not like
No.
it's $100
Yeah,
or
you get
something
a
like
better deal
that.
than I would, you know.
If you want to get hookers, we'll get you hookers, Bob. But if you want to get an upstanding woman, we can probably find you one too. I'm sure,
exactly.
or
Please.
somewhere in between.
Bob, like you can't just give up after the first try, you know? It's like, yeah, she's a nice woman. I'm sure she's very nice, but there's many, many nice women out there who would love you. Yeah, you know what I mean? They would like you. You're a good guy, Bob. You're okay in my book.
You want a girl your size? We take it to this girl.
Hey, Bradley, what the hell are you cooking, man? It sounds pretty good. Pop, you know. Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, to get back on a more positive note, hey, Malcolm, how you doing? I mean,
Hey, what's going on, Saint Nick?
Hey, buddy. Hey, Dick Snyder, how you doing? Merry Christmas.
Are you off duty, Santa, or are you just wearing that hat just for show?
You know,
I'm just-
fucking cookies and eggnog.
You're all here for the show. That's why I invited you. 'Cause I know you're here for the show. Hey, Dick Insider, Merry Christmas. We got Alan from Australia.
Quit playing with your dog there,
Good day, mate.
Mike.
Yep. We got a lot of good people here. Hey, Gun Term. Roger.
Somebody slapping their can in here, you know.
I don't want it.
Is somebody eating a microphone?
What's Richard doing?
Somebody don't want it for some reason.
Yeah, bring Richard on the show.
He's the monitor. I think he's got monitor power right now.
Yeah,
he's
Richard,
got, he's got the
break his
monitor.
way into the show. He doesn't need us. He doesn't need our.
It's about time you woke up, Rich.
Hey, what's going down in Erie, MJB? That's where you're located, correct? Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's ugly outside right now. You could probably just use your imagination and tell how it's looking. I can't even see 10 feet in front of me.
That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how we're just all in all these different locations, right? It's like you got Roberto's in Texas. I don't know what the weather's like in Texas. I assume it's probably pretty damn cold. Am I correct in saying that, Roberto?
Yeah, we're in high 30s right now.
Wow, that's fucking cold. You guys got some snow down there too, didn't you?
Right.
Yeah, actually south like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not here in North Texas.
Hey, Richard, here's a link for
It's like 20 degrees right now.
Yeah, we got about 3 to 4 inches yesterday
You want to go
here in
outside
Chicago.
Go ahead on.
So basically,
No, you're not taking that out
Bob
there.
Cooper and myself are the only ones in the tropical heat at this point.
No.
I got
No.
Are you still in Angeles, Seth, or are you in Cebu now?
Yeah.
No, I'm in
Angeles.
Still in
Uh,
Angeles?
I'm in Angeles. Yep,
Oh, wow.
good place. You know, guys, I really like Angeles. It's a good place.
Take your butt out there and go fight.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your
MJB, when are you coming back to the Philippines?
Up there looking like.
I will try to be back April or May.
April or May? Okay, that's coming soon.
Someone
And
said
whereabouts?
that's,
Whereabouts are you going to travel to when you come here?
I'll probably be in Quezon City.
Merry Christmas.
That's where she lives.
Oh, that's where your girlfriend lives.
Yeah.
Does your girlfriend have a sister for Bob Cooper?
I wish she has cousins.
Richard. Richard.
Did you guys ever get threats from Alo on your Facebook? I just got a threat from Alo. He's going to attack me in the chat room, he says.
Oh, good.
He's in a festive mood today.
That wouldn't bother me. That wouldn't bother me.
Yeah,
I-
Brett from Alo. That's like the same as him saying hello. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And he's like,
basically.
Just
Basically.
yeah.
You're just happy to see you.
Oh,
No, that's
shit.
how he get. That's how he rolls.
That's how he rolls.
Right.
But as long
right.
as John Doe's not here.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
not.
I'm sure he's listening. He'll be here. I'm sure.
Speaking
He'll be
of
here.
John Doe, we got to bring him on here because there is not a Kev show without John Doe. There's
Yeah,
no
where
show.
is John though? We should bring him on.
Uh,
Send him. Hey, Kev. So does John Doe have like a John Doe Facebook account? Is that how it is? He's got like a fake Facebook account,
I only can put up with.
or does he have a real name Facebook
You know,
account?
John Doe reminds
I'd rather listen to Peter.
that always mysterious
Oh.
guy.
Fred.
What's that?
I'd
Kev?
rather listen to
Never,
Peter.
never wants to show his face.
I don't want to listen to him. Man, he's too much negative. He hates you with a passion.
Well, I know he hates me,
Right.
but that's okay. I'm good with that. You know.
Yeah, but man,
I mean, he's in love with Seth, though. I mean, he's like a little schoolgirl when Seth. He was last time we were on.
John Doe and myself, we go way back, guys. I'm telling you. I mean, John Doe has been trolling me since I first started. Like literally since I first started YouTube.
I
John
remember
Doe was there. Yeah. This is years ago, guys. So, you know, I think John Doe and I have kind of a mutual, it's this weird, sick, disgusting mutual respect for each other.
Yeah, but you know, I've never met anyone like that, like John Doe, that's just negative about everything. I'm serious
I
about that.
I have.
Have you?
I have.
Okay,
When
maybe
you're
I
like-
haven't lived in the Philippines yet full time. I'm sure once I
No,
start-
not. Yeah, I would. You're right. I guess in the Philippines you meet that, but
Not
I'm
in the
talking more about YouTube, man. It's like, dude, there's some guys on YouTube, and they're worse than John Doe. Yeah.
I'm talking about in real life, though. I've never met anybody like that in real life. Have you ever met anybody like that in real life?
not
never met
yeah.
Have you?
Jerry, that's a good point because most people, it's easy for them to be super like. I guess it's easy for them to be an asshole when they're hiding, right? But in person, usually
Right.
you can at least find some like they're not gonna just like trash you like in person.
Right,
What's gonna happen?
Fist in the
Yeah.
face. Yeah.
Exactly.
get a boot to the head.
So there's like,
Right.
and I'll give you an example. That's a good point, Jerry. There, you know, I get a lot of trolls, right? I get a lot of people who are like, you know, fuck you, Sez, right, online,
Right.
and then in person they come across me, yo, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up, Sez? You know, so like, yeah, I've never had someone, and you know, I get a lot of people talk shit online, but I have never had someone in person. Never.
Tell myself Merry Christmas.
That's cool. It's interesting though. I mean, but everything's negative, so he'll just always take the opposite of whatever you say.
People
That's
that
what I
don't
know.
even live here, for one.
And you know who's in the chat room right now? It's our friend.
Is that the real
Yeah,
one? I
we
feel
did.
like that's a fake one.
No, he's the real one. That's the real one.
Hey,
Yeah, that's the real one.
what's up, Petey? Merry Christmas.
Hey, Peter, want to come on? We got your buddies here.
No, Pete's and
No, he won't come on.
Yeah, you will.
Not when Roberto's got a thumbnail with a gun in his hand.
Roberto's
I'm not
got
sure
the
Pete's gonna
cow
come
ready
on.
to go.
He's got the caliber in his hand. Yeah, you know what, Seth? Yeah, trolls they're kind of interesting, but I don't know. You've got more experience with them than I do, so you know.
Yeah, man, but there's a couple. Yeah, there's a
There's
couple.
a lot of
them.
cool ones though. There's a lot of really cool trolls.
Hey,
You know?
here's the thing. Here's my take on trolls. When the trolls are kind of like witty and smart and leave some funny comments, like yeah, they're mean comments, but you kind of read them and get a little chuckle. Those
Right.
are the funny ones. But the ones who are just like, you know, they just don't have anything interesting to say. They'll just be like, "Oh, you're a piece of shit" or something like that, and you're just
Right,
like,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's yeah. I am a piece of shit. What else? You know, what else you got?
Yeah,
So, I guess it depends on which troll. Some trolls, not all trolls are created equally. Okay, some trolls are smarter than others. The smart ones are okay. The smart ones are kind of funny.
Whatever happened to Psychosis?
He's
Is
pretty
he
good.
like taking another form or under another name now, or is he still around, Psychosis?
I seen him the other day. I don't know which room he was in, but he was around.
What,
Yeah.
Richard? You were so high you forgot which room he was in, or what happened?
Yes. It might have been Kev. It might have been Kev's room.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been partying a lot, Jerry, the past few days for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the pictures on Facebook. Yeah, you know.
I expected to sleep a little bit more this morning.
Yeah,
I
right.
wanted to sleep till friggin' noontime, man.
Me too.
I can't sleep.
I can't sleep though. My wife, you know, I love her dearly, and she's very, you know, cuddly and stuff like that in the morning. You know, you guys know you have Filipinas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does she like lambing? She wants the
Oh
lambing.
man, I can't get out of bed a lot of times. They'll just yank
Yeah,
on
my
you.
back. I got like some issues with rheumatoid arthritis, and sometimes my lower back is pretty sore.
From all
What is
that
that,
partying.
That is the real PD. Actually, send him the link, Kev. Get
I
him on
am.
here.
Can you wait a moment, sir?
What new are we gonna learn from Peter?
PD, PD in the house.
Okay. How can
He said Heminger's mother passed away. Did you know that? He came on the show past week.
I
And,
can't send you a link. Give me.
Yeah,
seen his
he mentioned that. I was on a show. This was probably like a month ago, I'd say. And he mentioned that in the room.
Yeah, he said she died of cancer or something, and
Yeah.
he moved right in with her to take care of her. That was very nice of him. So he's not all bad, right? He's actually an entertaining guy. I wondered
When he puts fake news out there, though, but you know.
Oh, guys, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait,
Look, the crowd wants PD.
My daughter's
happened to Alo?
opening presents.
Did Alo leave?
You're showing me to the world?
Alo was
Hey,
here. Huh?
Kevin.
Hey guys, my daughter's opening presents. Okay, just quiet. Let's see what she got.
What'd you get?
I got a baking kit.
Oh, nice.
I know you got her something nice, Roberto.
A Rolex watch? A Rolex watch?
Mom, this is not how it works. You're supposed to open a present.
This is what it's called family time, guys. Hey, Petey, you miss this kind of stuff?
Oh yeah.
Peter Dickhead, you miss this?
Dude, what kind of dog is that, Roberto? Is that a pug?
Yeah, it's a pug. It's my daughter's pug.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
Oh, we got Sentai 7 in the house. What's up, Ren? Oh, by the way, Roberto, you know it'd be a better present than a baking kit? A bunch of bacon.
I gotta go get some coffee, man.
Yeah, that's funny, Seth.
Yeah, because I can't. Peter, I can't send you a link with that. I don't know how many Facebook accounts you got, but the one I get won't let you have it.
Kev, where did you get that Santa Claus from?
What the heck?
No, the video you
I got it from
sent
the man
me.
himself, buddy. I'm a take.
That video you sent me.
Oh, hey,
Never be the same.
the one that Santa Claus doing that dance.
Yeah.
You know, somebody give it to me, and I just passed it to everybody. You won't believe how many people died laughing.
I was surprised they didn't get offended.
Why? It was funny as hell.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, did Bob Cooper leave us? Oh, I think he did. Yeah, he's no longer here.
Okay, there you go. Well, now you're on.
Give Ryan the link. Give Sentai. What is the fuck?
Sentai's been taking a beating lately. I don't think he'll come on.
Nah.
Sentai wants to come on.
Does he? Bring him on. Bring him on. Go easy, Roberto. Go easy.
I already sent Peter a link. So be nice to him.
Drinking.
I need the views. So just
need the views.
You love this turkey and this prime rib. Looking good.
Evidently, I can't get it from you guys, so I need to get money through my ad segment. So.
That prime rib is gonna be so good.
Damn, that looks good, Roberto.
Yes,
that looks damn good.
Another hour or two is gonna be an hour and a half.
Wow.
Hey, Seth.
Yo, Petey in the house.
I met one of your homeboys tonight.
Oh yeah, so are you in AC?
No, I'm in McCarthy. I was in Angeles the other day, but I figured you'd tell me you were working on your website when you're out bullshitting.
When I'm out what?
You'll be out bullshitting and you'll be sending me a text message. I'm hard working on my website right now.
No, I'm not out. I'm not out anywhere. Where'd you meet? You met someone who knows me?
Yeah, he said he met you. He came up to me as I was vlogging today.
Oh, okay. Cool, man.
Yeah, he said I met you earlier this year.
No more plastic straws for me.
Up in Angeles.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I probably know him if you. Are you in your vlog or no?
I forgot his name, but he's really into tennis.
Oh, I do know who you're talking about. Yeah, he's been a long time subscriber of mine. I do know who you're talking about. Right when you said tennis, I know. Yeah, he's good guy.
Yeah, I met him, ran into him today. Talked to him. He's a really interesting guy.
Cool, man. So what's new? What's new, Petey?
Oh, I just wanted to tell you. You know what? If next time I meet you, you say nobody will talk to you in person. I'll make sure to change it next time I see you.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen because I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Well, I don't know, Seth. I mean, Frank says he's the best, so you know.
Hey, PB, I'll challenge you that. See who's the best, and whoever was the best.
Yeah. I was looking forward to meeting you.
All right. Let's make a date.
You guys are going out on a date?
Yeah.
I'm straight, man.
I'll buy you food for you, and I'll buy you beer, and I'll buy you some clothes.
Is that the last meal? Are you talking about the last meal? Is that what you're talking about, Roberto?
Yeah.
I'm not the guy. I hate to make it.
I'm the best there ever was. I'm the best.
Just when Roberto went easy on you, now you kind of flared it up, man. You gotta, don't flare it up.
Oh no. You think I flared it up? Wait till tomorrow's vlog. I can get hit at everybody.
Oh, in a vlog? Ooh. He's spicing things up in the community.
Yeah. What's he doing now? What did he do?
Tomorrow's vlog is like I was listening to it. I'm like, I don't know how I'm not gonna get viral before.
Will you be alive after your vlog for tomorrow? Will you still be alive?
Oh yeah, I'll be alive. I just make fun about everybody.
Is the vlog gonna be a little crazy? Like people gonna be chasing you down the street and shit?
No. I actually got an SM today.
I'm not in your next vlog, am I?
From Christmas.
Right.
I got kicked out of SM for having
Merry Christmas to your wife also.
Oh, it's a wild vlog, I'll tell you. And there was a fire. No, seriously, there was a fire in the valve.
Yeah.
Like 30 people.
So that's cold.
I talked about how the surfing buddies with Dave and Dave are going to go swim today.
Oh, okay. This could be interesting. They're going to be hunting you down, Pete.
Well, you know what?
They gotta be hunting you down, Pete.
This guy says, Bubba Chang says, Peter V for president 2020.
No, you know what? I've been accused of being controversial and not doing what people think. So I'm going to live up to their expectations.
President of the ass kicking club, maybe.
I just want to tell you something. I didn't. I know.
Hey, all you guys. I would like to wish all you guys Merry Christmas. Thank you for all you guys coming out and sharing the day with me, and I'm having a good time. I got 34 viewers. And
are you shutting down? You're not shutting down, are you?
No, I am at almost 2-hour mark, so I don't know if
you're at the 1 hour mark.
Well, if you guys give me like a thumbs up, maybe I will stay on a little bit longer.
I'll give you a thumbs up. Wait, you're at the 1 hour mark, Kev.
Hey, PV, what did you get from your lady boyfriend? A dildo? For Christmas?
This is a family show. Remember that.
Kev, I gave you.
And did you use it this morning?
Second on it. 14 thumbs up, man.
Look at that, Kev. Look at that.
14 thumbs up.
Well, I got 34 people here.
Oh man,
the viewers want more, Kev. The viewers want more.
Well, you guys better show some love.
How do you fix this?
Come on, Kev. Do a strip tease. The viewers want more. The viewers want more.
I want to keep my viewers. I don't want them to
17. Can we get to 20? Can we get to 20? Do I hear 18 thumbs up? 18.
Oh.
Do I hear 18?
You know, this is what I ought to do. Right, and then I'm going to get off early. When I get more views, people give me thumbs up.
Wait, we got 18. Do I hear 19 thumbs up? 19.
Yes,
19.
myself.
Kev, if we get to 20, then you got to stay on another hour, man.
Well, maybe 10 minutes. Well, every thumbs up, that's like 10 minutes more.
Doesn't look like it's going to get to 20, Kev. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, and hold up here. You can't end the show without John Doe coming on first.
Yeah, where is John Doe when you need him? Come on, John. You know he's in the chat. He's just listening. He's all pissed off about something. Come on. Get him on here.
We don't need John Doe.
Come and get me, John. Come on, John. Chew me out.
He might be with his woman right now.
Well, you know what? I'm working on I'm working on a video especially for John Doe, because he didn't believe the stuff I was talking about taking Social Security at 62. So I'm going to do a video just for John Doe and talk about early retirement with Social Security, just for him. I'm working on one.
Is somebody like eating or?
I think Richard is he's got the best coffee he's ever fucking had. Richard is sipping on the best coffee.
Is that coming from Richard?
Did Peter leave already? Damn, Peter. That was a kind of short life.
Peter's a no-show.
What did you do, Roberto?
No, Peter left. He might have got disconnected.
Yeah, he got cut off the internet.
Then we're all going to leave. If he leaves, we all leave.
He's on the naughty list.
Well, wow, I'm even moving up on people watching now coming up. Thanks, guys.
How do you guys feel about Roberto having these delicious, succulent smoked meats and not sharing with us?
How about
I mean, yeah, we're all disappointed, obviously, but what can we do? We're miles away.
I don't want nothing.
Wouldn't that be funny if I was like showed
right.
up at Roberto's house and shit, you know, while he's cooking? Hey, Roberto, drinking his beer, eating his food. Would he let us in? That's the
I
question.
want something to drink.
I want to ride Ren's boat. Fuck this.
Some
Ren's
coolers.
I want to ride
I'm
Ren's
afraid to go
boat.
out there.
Yeah, but so do
Ken.
I, but with a life jacket, though.
Hey, who's this professor guy? Do I know him?
Professor who?
I don't know. But that's what I think.
Professor Y.
Yeah. Because I don't recognize him, and I usually like to keep people.
No, he's been around. I've seen him
I'm gonna
around.
wish for that too, Kim.
He's not an ass.
Love y'all.
Who's sipping that goddamn coffee?
Come on, Richard, is it you?
No, man, mine's
That's me.
grinding. I got one of those fucking
God damn it, Richard.
beans and then
Mess up, Richard. We know what you're up to.
slurping. I ain't slurping nothing.
Where's that YouTube police when you need it?
Yeah.
I'm going to mute everybody, and then I'm going to find out who the
Sorry, Richard. I totally falsely accused you. I had assumed
That's
you were
okay.
the slurper.
No harm done. That's all right.
Hey, we got the 20. We got the 20 thumbs up. I didn't think
There
we
you go. There you go, Kev. High
20
in demand.
thumbs up.
I need more than that.
I hear talking in the background. Is Roberto's kids still opening presents?
Yeah, you missed it,
Yeah.
Richard. One of the kids got a baking. I think it was a baking set.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice.
Uh-oh, we're at 22, guys. Damn.
That was me.
Fuck.
I just gave you a thumbs up.
22 thumbs up.
go ahead, Malcolm. You should give me a thumbs up on camera.
Yeah.
No, not yet. I'll give him a thumbs up.
No, I don't want to see your thumbs up. You might give me that middle finger thumbs up.
What? My wife was going to give you a thumbs up. You don't want her to give you a thumbs up? All right, I'll tell her.
Okay, well, I thought that was Richard's wife, because you guys.
My wife is downstairs now.
Because Cleo
It just
Are
depends
you
which
hard of
thumbs
hearing,
up.
Kevin? I think
What?
Kevin's hard of hearing.
can't hear you.
Come on,
Hey,
Frank.
Richard, what's the plan for Christmas?
Oh,
Hey, this is
You're
it.
like, don't get me started, bro.
This is the-
There's no sound, love. You can't be heard.
Whose wife is that? Is that Richard's wife or Jerry Kadanian's wife?
Oh,
I
that's
think
what I
it's
said.
nice.
No, that was mine. That was my wife.
Okay.
Your wife sounds like an angel, Jerry. I thought it was Richard's wife. His
Quick
wife-
question.
They all sound the same. They're all little, 5 foot.
Well, quick question, Jerry. Quick question. Does your wife know?
In a cage.
Say that again.
Does your wife know who John Doe is?
Oh yeah. She knows who this knucklehead is. Yeah.
Mine does too.
Yours
Your
does.
wife
Oh, I'm
does.
sure yours does, right, Seth?
Oh my wife knows John Doe for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, mine does too.
I think Lynn has read novels from John Doe about her.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
does Lynn ever mention me at all?
Never.
He doesn't mention you per se, but she does mention those luscious titties.
She has nice tits. Oh, that name,
Yeah.
name Cooper.
Wow, she's
Where's-
really jealous.
Where's Cooper? Did he leave?
I don't know. He
Right?
fell off the bed. I don't know.
Dude, we had a pretty full cast, and we had PDB on for like 2 minutes. We had Bob Cooper in the fucking house. Sentai 7, I don't know why he's not coming on. Ren should come on.
Ren.
And I think John
Ren's
Doe should
drinking.
come on.
Well, you know what?
And-
Hey, Seth, I think my wife just mentioned, she thinks John Doe might be gay. That's what she thinks.
Ooh. Now John Doe's going to come on because now we're questioning his sexuality.
Yeah.
I always question.
All of a sudden, John Doe's gonna appear.
I wanted
like,
those.
He's gonna pop
one
up
that
all
had
of a
Dallas
sudden.
Cowboys on it. I told her. All right, guys, I'm disappointed. I asked for Dallas Cowboy house slippers, and I did not get house slippers this year.
What'd you get, Tampa Bay or something like that?
Wait, Roberto, you got like a brand new badass truck. What are you talking about? Roberto's like this crazy, like nice truck, and he's complaining. He's like, "Oh damn, I didn't get my slippers."
Well, I asked for them. My wife got slippers. I didn't get slippers.
Plus, he has 2 boats, Steph.
Roberto, let me ask you this question: would you trade in the truck for the slippers?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
He doesn't deserve anything else.
What's that, Kevin?
And you want to know what I got for Christmas?
What?
Dad, send me more of this.
All these lovely friends is what you got.
Need more money.
No, get the small one.
I did got my Dallas Cowboy flag for my truck.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
I forgot this one. This is for me and Britt. Daddy.
Roberto? What's the rule with carrying guns in your car in Texas? Are you allowed to do that?
Doesn't everybody?
Roberto?
Yeah, we have this law called Protect Your Home.
Yeah.
So your car is
Yep.
part of your home, so you can carry
Okay.
guns in your
You
car
are
and
allowed
your
to
house.
carry it.
Yes.
You are allowed to carry a gun in your car. Do you
Yes.
have to keep it in like a special case?
Nope. It can be right in front of you. It can be right next to you. Whatever.
That's what I thought.
You
Fucking way.
can't carry it outside of the vehicle unless you have a carry permit. You know.
Well, but do you need a weapon permit?
No,
Dude,
you don't. No, you don't need any permits to carry a gun in your car or in your house.
Because
Yeah,
that's
this-
considered your home.
My home. The car is my home, and I need to protect it. So I can
Roberto,
carry a gun.
Can you
Yeah, you see a lot of gun racks in people's trucks and stuff all over in Texas.
Right.
When I was in Houston, I saw a lot of that.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard for sure.
Yeah, gun racks. Oh, yeah.
They're good about pulling you over, though.
Well, when they pull you over, all you have to do is let them know that you have a gun in your vehicle.
Yeah.
And where's it at? And then they'll bother you.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, but hey,
But that's
you always hear
that's a
people getting shot on the
PS4,
highway over there.
Wrong one?
People,
I'm
Can-
sorry.
did you ever notice that, Roberto?
Sorry.
People
I'll
get cut
return
people off on the
it.
highway.
Oh, man.
And people
I
get shot for
don't have a PS4.
like
Oh, you don't?
My daughter got me a PS4 football, and I don't have a PS4. I have a PS3.
Sorry. And I got you the wrong
That's-
one.
I can always take it back.
you can return it. You got a receipt, right?
No, they got me a PS4. Dang. Thank you, honey. Oh, that was tricky. They give you a PS4
That's what's up.
game. Yeah.
Damn, Roberto is getting hooked up.
Is that right, Buggy? Is that right, Ugly? Yes. Thank you, guys.
Oh, Brittany, she went in on this.
She went in on it. Both of my daughters went in on it with me.
You know what? Hey, Kev, you know what? I think you need to block Roberto. He's like getting all these real presents, and I got like a shrimp. Yeah, that's right. I got like shrimps for Christmas. You know, this fucked up. Roberto's getting real presents.
How's
Yeah, well, we're in the Philippines. You're in the Philippines. You got to get presents according to Philippine standards now.
I got like
sold-
Szechuan shrimp for Christmas. The fuck?
my friend asked me what I got for Christmas, and I told him I got his mom.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Oh. And what did he say to
I'm
that,
just
Malcolm?
joking.
You know, MJB, I thought you were a nice guy, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to reconsider my view on you, MJB. You know, you seem kind of mean. Seemed kind of like a big meanie.
Hey, is anybody here about Jay when he's doing another show or anything like that?
There's no trick. There's no trick this year. The trick was
Maybe I will compete with Barry and be in the gaming business, vlogging.
Is Barry still doing a gaming thing, or is he back to his regular stage channel? He's still doing gaming?
I've been checking him out. I've been checking him out.
I don't know. Is that popular, the gaming
you
channel?
want to keep this or no?
Yeah, you can put it in there.
Oh, shit.
Is somebody grinding coffee now?
Just two?
No. Hey, honey, Kevin was looking for you.
Oh, this is live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh. Great.
Yeah, Roberto got Dallas Cowboys slippers. And
what about you? What did you get?
Nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. I got you, right?
Wait, you didn't even get Szechuan shrimp, Richard?
Oh, man, I get... She's whispering in my ear. Kevin goes, tell her to stop doing that. We can hear that.
Hey, you don't have to tell me what you all got.
I'm going to call Mom in a minute.
Sounds kinky.
Seth says sounds kinky.
I don't do kinky stuff.
Really? He just left stormed out the room.
He was like, for the record, I do not do the kinky stuff. For the record. We should get, Richard, we should get your wife, who is from Cebu, I believe. Correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Canadian's wife, where's your wife from, Jerry? Dumagetti?
No, Ormoc City.
Ormoc City. So that's Leyte, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we should get him. We should get them on the show, spicing things up a bit.
Yeah, then John Doe will come and attack. But when you got three Filipinos,
Oh yeah,
I think they can handle themselves.
Oh yeah.
John Doe would be on the attack mode. You know that.
Yeah, John Doe's probably too busy.
But we should though. That would be kind of fun actually. That would be actually an interesting show to do something like that. Big Kev.
He'd have 100 questions for everybody.
You should do. You know what, Kev? This is kind of like
we should do it.
There's too much fucking testosterone up.
Yeah, Chixie too, right?
You know what I mean?
I was gonna.
Like,
yeah, we can get Chixie on too.
Get Chixie up in here. Yeah, let's get a woman show going. You know what I mean?
Right.
That could be interesting.
We'll get MJB's girl up in the house from Quezon City. You know, so let's make this happen.
Damn, Seth. Come on. Where are you going with this type of show, Seth? And what's the concept of the show?
I was just trying to organize a giant orgy. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, it could be interesting. I think a lot of people would like to hear what Lynn has to say about John Doe. One of the questions.
Why you gotta bring Lynn into this, Jerry? Well, this is totally uncalled for. Why you gotta bring Lynn into this?
Well, I don't know. You talk about isn't she writing a novel about John Doe?
You are just Jerry, you know.
Oh no, you know what? I better stop because she might start getting some hate mail, anonymous hate mail or something like that. So.
Oh man.
Do you guys get anonymous hate mail and stuff like that or no?
Do I, Jerry?
Yeah, do you guys do? At all?
In the past, not so much anymore because I'm pretty inactive. I mean, I get public hate mail, but in the past when I was pretty active, yeah, I would get anonymous hate mail for sure.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would get a message like, yeah, it's kind of funny when you think about it because this person took the time, like no one even sees it. Kind of one of the funny parts about these trolls is they leave a public comment and everyone sees it and people might respond, right? But when it's private hate mail, I mean, that takes a certain type of individual to go out of their way because no one even sees it, right? No one even sees the shit. Yeah, I had one guy, I don't even remember what he said, but he was, it was like outrageous. And I read it and I think I even responded. I was like, what's up, bro?
Damn. Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty creepy, huh?
Yeah,
Weird
most
shit.
definitely. But no, I haven't gotten that for a while. I still get. It's really funny because I don't really do videos at all anymore. I mean, I've been pretty much inactive for like 4
Right.
months, right? But I still get these really funny comments on like old videos out of nowhere, where it will be like, fuck you, buddy. I see it, I just start laughing. It's great, man. They're like trickling in, right?
It's great that they still remember you, or what?
I just think it's funny that there's like a random old video, right? It's a video that I just forgot about, and someone actually watched it and felt the need to to insult me. I think it's hilarious. And at this point, it's like I'm not even active, so I just find it funny, Kev. Okay, yeah, leave me alone. Okay, what's your problem?
How to unlock this?
Got no
We should
problem.
go here, but I don't know how to get it. Oh no!
What?
Oh, you're gonna.
Pull it apart.
Okay. Are you?
Whoa, Richard, you guys gotta do this elsewhere.
Get a room.
Yeah, wait, what are you pulling apart?
We are in our room.
Oh, that's right.
What are
Okay.
unzipping?
Okay, honey, go to it, baby.
Totally inappropriate, Mrs. Lee.
How do you do that?
Okay, now, where's it got to go?
Here.
These are 4 prongs.
You don't know
They should fit.
No.
Oh, this is like a Chinese
don't-
jigsaw puzzle, isn't it?
Put that there. No, 4 prongs. That sounds extremely uncomfortable.
Hey, I have an unusual one. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got to get that over there.
Yeah.
Kenny Rain says, are you going to do vids again? Kenny, I don't know. I probably will. I probably will at some point. But right now, man, I don't know. And I've talked about this before.
Brain doesn't work for this.
Yeah, I've talked about this before. With the work stuff, I haven't been feeling it, man. I've been working a lot. So there's not really much to
Almost. Oh, this thing come off.
What thing?
See here?
Oh, yeah. No big deal, hon.
Okay.
Relax.
Are you still wearing condoms? What thing?
Condoms.
Ew.
Those are for
what
children.
Is that?
Well, you said you're still wearing them. I mean,
do you like eating banana with the peel on it?
Yeah, just eat the whole thing.
All right,
I
here we
peel
go.
the candy before I eat it.
This is where the show takes another turn here.
Watch out for those. I'm sorry. Did you get it in there?
Watch out for them New York gangsters.
I need a little help. I need a little help getting it.
You hear no comment from Seth all of a sudden.
Where's the hole?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm masturbating.
Where's the hole?
Where's the hole?
Those Filipinos, they're not. You gotta be careful which one you.
Look for the wet spot. Not the brown hole.
Yeah, you know it, Kevin.
Yeah, I do know it, but I haven't seen it for a while, but I remember it.
Hey, Kev, what's your deal? Hey, Kev, what's your lady situation like?
What about it?
I mean, well, you got your.
I'm here and they're there. Stupid.
Oh, okay, but you
when you're there, that means he has more than one.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. You caught that, Richard. He says, "I'm here, they're there," meaning like
they're meaning like
busted, Kev.
They're meaning my family. Okay.
Now, here's the question. Here's the question, Kev. This could be a stupid question, but are you and your girlfriend? You guys are still together. Am I correct in saying that?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're there and I'm here. So yeah.
That wasn't really a convincing answer.
They don't remember the BigKev love.
I don't remember.
Need to be reminded.
Well, no. On payday, they remember the BigKev love, and then I don't hear from them again until the money's gone.
Oh, remember Lurch?
Hey, Merry Christmas, buddy.
Is that the real Hemi or the fake Hemi?
Yeah, that's the real
way.
one.
Either way, Merry Christmas.
Okay, now back to me again. I mean, I didn't want to. No, my family's doing very well, and things are looking good in all directions.
Is there still a fake Hemi? Because remember, there was a real Hemi and a fake Hemi.
I never met the real one, and I never met the fake. So
I liked them both. I thought they were both hilarious.
Psychosis.
Oh yeah, okay, it's the real Hemi. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Hemi.
Yeah. It's the real me. It's the real deal. Hey,
real
I
deal,
said
holy
to show you a link, so if you got time, you could come on. If you got time. If you don't, I understand.
Kev, this has been an all-star cast, my friend. I mean, you've had a good show.
That's what I do.
That's what you do.
It's people like you that make people stay away. That's why.
Since I advertise, I ask Seth if he'll advertise your business in his business, internet business.
I give him a link. He just got to get on.
He's on.
Hey, what's up, Roberto? What's up, panel? Thank you for inviting me, Big Kev.
Okay, say me first. Always that.
Okay. Sorry, Big Kev. I broke the rules.
Cool. Just as long as you know who the big dog is. Okay, now anybody else? Do we need to take out of the mothballs and bring back to activate?
Yeah, I'd give you $10 if you can get Frank on.
10.
Yeah.
Woo. I'll kick in another 10.
Well, hell, that's better than $3, Seth. Cheap bastard.
All right, guys. My cat was jumping on my back for a second, so I had to throw him off.
And how is that little bastard doing?
Jeez, man, he's a total asshole.
Did he freak out when you first brought him to the Philippines? Did he freak out, or was he all good, or what was his deal?
Yeah, he's okay. I mean, he's the same. He was an asshole back in the States, and he's an asshole here.
Oh, does he got like some form of I don't know. Some cats are like you got to watch out. They'll be nice 1 minute, and then all of a sudden they'll fucking jump you and scratch you or something. What is that called?
Unpredictable.
There's a word for that. There's some kind of sickness that they have.
They're like women. They attack when you least expect it.
Yeah, or something like that. They've got some kind of brain problem or something. There's a word for that type of a cat.
Hey, what kind of cat is Phil?
Cornish Rex.
His name is Phil?
A friend of mine wants one of those, and I told him, I said, I know a guy that has one of them cats. Yeah.
Oh. Well, here's the thing. A lot of people think he's a hairless cat, which is called a Sphinx, right?
Yeah.
And they're related. The Cornish Rex and the Sphinx are related, but the Cornish Rex has a little bit of hair. Like, it's even weirder than the Sphinx because it's got this thin, curly hair, which is just totally fucked up. And yeah, I mean,
hey,
it's a weird creature.
The wrinkled dog. That's what your cat looks like.
Yeah, to Heminger, my condolences. Yeah, he had a shitty situation. So, yep, condolences, Hemi. But Merry Christmas. Hope you are with the family.
Yeah, my family right now.
Oh, you know what? It's bipolar, man. Is your cat bipolar, Seth?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure,
Yeah,
Jerry. Let me tell you what. Because the thing with my cat is he's either extremely mellow, like he's calm, he's cool, or he's extremely hyper, right? Yeah. And so, yeah, I would say bipolar is actually a great way of describing him. He's
that's what
two personalities. But it's weird. He was like chilling during the whole show. He was just mellowed out. And then all of a sudden he decides to like jump on my back and start biting me.
Yeah,
and,
that's bipolar. That's exactly what, that's it. That's what they do.
And Seth goes, Phil, stop being an asshole.
Stop being a dick, Phil.
You know what? Hey, Seth, here's your opportunity to you know.
What's that?
It's your opportunity of getting rid of Phil. How long have you had that cat, man? Are you like a cat kind of guy? Like
no, man. I mean, I to be honest, I'm not even good with any animal. You know what I mean? I don't know how to take care of a cat.
But is it somebody dropped them off on you or something like that, or
no? I mean, how it went down is, and I've told you guys this before. Lynn wanted a kid, and I'm like, no, we're not having a kid. So then she wanted a dog. I was like, yeah, dogs are a lot of responsibility. So then I was like, why don't you get a cat, right? And she was like, yeah, she didn't really like cats. But I'm like, all right, well, we'll get a cat. But if we're going to get a cat, it's going to be a fucking ugly cat. That's how it's going to go down. Because I'm a big fan of ugly animals in general, you know? So that's how it happened. So we agreed upon an ugly cat.
Dude, you should have got a dog, man. Just like a gifted curse, you know, that guy, he brings his dog to the Philippines all the time.
The thing with dogs is you got to like walk. You know what I mean? You got to walk them, and you got to take them outside to take a shit. And it's a lot of responsibility. I mean, dogs are, although they're cool, I like dogs. But what's that?
You don't let your cat outside?
No, I don't. No, he's an indoor cat. I mean, this cat. Yeah, you let this cat outside. I mean, good luck finding it.
Would he be freaked out if he was outside? I had a friend. His cat was an indoor cat, and then one time he got out the door and he was all freaked out in the bushes, yelling and screaming and stuff. Because if they're not used to being outside, you know, they get freaked out.
Yeah. Heminger made a good point. He's like, you didn't need to buy her a cat, just tell her no to kids. Heminger's probably right. I could have just been like, no, and then like, no cats. Well, you know, you live and you learn. But yeah, so now I have this. Now I got this cat. Well, here's what's funny. The cat actually loves trying to go outside. So whenever I leave the house, the cat
leave the door open?
No, the cat's. You got to be careful. He's like at the front. He's at the front door, right? So a couple times he's escaped, and what he does is, at first he was like freaked out. He would get out, he would like look around, and then he would run back inside. But now what he does is he runs down the hallway. I'm kind of in like a complex. So what he does is he runs down the hallway, and one time he ran into my neighbor's house. And my neighbor's like, what the fuck is that thing? This isn't just a cat. This looks like a giant rat or something, or like, you know, a kangaroo, like a mini kangaroo. So this thing, yeah, man, I got to keep it indoors. He's going to creep people out. So.
Hey, Shed, do you live on the second floor, third floor?
No, I'm on the first floor.
Oh, you never threw the cat out the window like you did that one cat?
No, I haven't tried that yet, but there's always time.
There's always hope, I guess.
Nutcase Harold says how's the scooter riding? How's the scooter riding? Man, I love riding that thing. I'm telling you guys, a scooter, that was like one of the best investments here. That thing is so fun to ride, gets me where I need to go. Yeah, scooters are awesome. And I didn't want one. I didn't want a scooter because, honestly, guys, I thought it was kind of gay. Like in America, you get a scooter and like your friends.
But in the States, gay. Yeah, it's gay in the States.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You don't get a scooter in the States.
Yeah, you
do.
But
here it's all good. Like I just accepted it. And you know what? I found a scooter that looks a little less gay than most. It's still gay because it's a scooter, but a little less gay. And yeah, that thing's cool, man. That thing's so fun.
Because it's practical.
Hey,
you know,
it's very practical.
Well, I have a question for Sentai 7. Why didn't you guys get a scooter? You guys walk around everywhere. I mean, you guys been there for what, over a year now? Go ahead.
Basically, because we positioned ourselves in an area where you can actually, you know, walk around. We got the mall down the street. If we need anything, we actually get an Uber, because Uber is now big down here, at least down here in Cebu. They're really doing good over here.
I mean,
for the first 30 days.
But in the long run, in the long run, you're going to save a lot more money if you get a scooter. Though.
Yeah, you're right. You know,
we're
thinking
you know what?
about it.
What's nice about then you can really see the Philippines, not be stuck in the city. Because I bet you go 10, 15, 20 minutes outside the city, you can see all kinds of nice shit out there.
Oh, yeah. No, you're correct. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Without a scooter, it's kind of hard to do that.
Ren, when I lived in Cebu, I didn't have a scooter either, and I was in a pretty prime location. I lived like right next to IT Park, right? So you could get around, right? Jeepneys, hobble, they have everything. But if I'm gonna go back there, I'm totally gonna be on scooter because I don't know. There's something to say about just hopping on that bastard and just going. You know what I mean? You don't got to deal with anything. You don't got to deal with the jeepneys or the trike drivers ripping you off or the hobble, and it's just easy, man.
You know that.
Well, you know what though, guys? I mean, you can use the scooter sometimes, and it's every now and then just take a jeepney or something, you know, just to break the monotony of using the scooter all the time. You can do that too.
No, why would you do that, Jerry? The scooter is like the best thing. Like,
you know what? Sometimes I would probably 75, 80% of the time use a scooter, but sometimes. I mean, I think when I go there, when I move there full time, I think I'm going to get like a secondhand car and a scooter. I mean, I'm going to start out with a scooter to learn how to, ride on the roads and stuff.
Yeah, for rainy, you want a car. That's the problem. I bought my scooter actually in rainy season. I was riding that thing around.
Oh, you did?
It's pretty dangerous, man. Pretty dangerous. Like, you can't see, and you're wearing this obnoxious outfit, like this raincoat. And but here, when it rains in the Philippines, though, does it slide? Like, for example, I was in Costa Rica, and it was like the rainy season, and we were on a trip in a van, and the guy was speeding through the mountains and shit. And I'm like, we're all looking like, man, is this guy gonna crash, slide off the road? And the guy goes, hey, it's with the type of rain and in that type of climate, you don't really slip off the roads or something, he was saying. And it was very safe. Is it the same thing in the Philippines? Or, like here, when it gets rainy, it could slip, when you're on a motorcycle. But it's a different kind of climate there. That's why I was wondering. Well, you want to hear something crazy, guys? Actually, I just got home like a little bit before Kev started the show. I just got home from dinner, and there was a motorcycle accident. First time I've ever seen that. And it was actually pretty gnarly, guys. There was a guy on the ground. The bike was on the ground, and I was taking a left turn. As I was like looking at this, I'm like, holy shit. It's like scary stuff. I mean, that's like a reality check, right? You see a motorcycle. It's very dangerous, guys. I mean, it really is.
The guy was drinking, or who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, because it's Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas. So he probably was drinking. And I didn't really see how messed up he was, but he was on the ground. People were hovering over him, and he was on the ground.
Now's the time to do a show when that shit happens.
And so, anyways, but in the rain, I don't know. It depends how fast you go. I've never really had a situation where like my scooter's sliding, like I guess we call it peeling out. The tires peeling out. Right. Yeah, that's never really happened to me because in the rain I'm usually pretty careful. Plus, since my scooter's fairly new, the tires are still good. But if you had a scooter with bald tires, man, riding in the rain, it'd be no good.
Like racing slicks.
Yeah, that guy Joseph and Brian, they drive like madness. They're crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have like real motorcycles. They don't have like a little 125cc scooter like I do. Dude, to be honest, guys, I mean, I can't even really imagine having more power. I feel that on my 125, I feel that I'm going pretty fast. That could just be me, and I don't know how to ride. But I don't know, man. If I had more power, I just can't imagine needing more power. Maybe on the main roads, you know what I mean? Like if you're on a freeway, I get that. But where I just go like around Angeles City, which is pretty local, and I don't really need more power. I mean, my scooter goes fast enough for sure.
Well, you know what I was thinking, Seth, is that I might get an on and off bike. Like that's what I like, the on and off bikes, because you never know. You go on certain, you're outside the city or something. You got these small provincial roads. It's better to have an on and off bike, on and off road bike, like a 250 or something. But I don't know. I have to kind of debate with what I want to do, when I get out there and stuff.
Well, you know what? Those I sometimes see this in Angeles City, and it looks like a dirt bike, right? Like I don't even know if it's street legal. That's the perfect thing to have in the Philippines.
It's an on and off. It's an on and off road.
It
depends on the type of tire that they have. They'll have a little bit of knobbies on the tires, but it's most, but not too knobby so that you can ride it on a regular road, like a regular traffic. But once you get off like on a dirt road, they're really nice to have, Well,
I'm telling you guys, even on the regular roads, you'll be riding and there's just a giant pothole. There's just like a giant hole. So those like dirt bikes, you'll just ride right over them because they're so what do you call the shocks on them?
The suspension is a lot better too. They got a different kind of suspension than the scooters and stuff. So that's what I'm thinking. So I have to kind of weigh which one I want to get, and they might be a little bit more expensive than a scooter, but that's okay. I might go that route. So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do if you move to Cebu? You guys gonna ride your scooter there?
It's so funny, Jerry. I was just talking to a friend about that today. So I don't really know because I'll be here at least another year in Angeles. But if and when I go to Cebu, I'm thinking I don't know. Is there a way? I don't know. Maybe you guys know. Is there a way to go on a row, like a roll-on, roll-off ferry, and I could take my scooter? Maybe. I'm not really sure. I think there is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they may. I'm sure there might be from Luzon somewhere. I don't know if it's just outside of Manila or where, but you have to kind of. I don't know. I don't even have a map in front of me, but I'm sure there's got to be.
No, there is.
I bet there is from
matter of
Manila.
fact, bike clubs go up to Manila all the time over here. There's a bunch of. You can look them up on Facebook, and there's a group that's out here that does it all the time.
How long would that?
You know what? Hey, Seth. My wife says from Batangas. I think there's a road. She says. From Batangas.
It goes to Cebu.
Yeah, does it go to Cebu, D? It goes to Cebu?
I don't know if the point is Cebu.
Yeah, there may be another stop before Cebu. You may have to go from Batangas to somewhere else, and then from somewhere else to Cebu. You know what I mean? But I'm sure you can find a way.
I guess the question then would be, how do I get my bike to Manila?
Manila. You're right to Manila. You're right to Manila.
No, I don't think you can. Man. I don't think you can. I don't think you could take a scooter on those freeways. You know what? There probably is a long way you can go.
You know what? Yeah, you probably can on the highways, right? Because they got
some of those highways you need 400 cc at least.
But there's got to be another way to get there.
I heard they got a new bike law. A new bike lane anyway.
I don't know about going to Manila. Here's what I know. If you go to Subic and you have under 400 cc's, you can't take that direct route. There's basically a direct road. It only takes like an hour to get there, right? But you can take a scooter the back roads, and it takes about 3 hours.
But there is a back roads.
There is a back route. Yeah, there is a back road. So there probably is the same, I would guess, to Manila.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're going on you're on one scooter, right? You guys are riding. But then the problem is, how do you bring all your gear with you? If you're moving, it's a lot of shit. There's no way you can do it.
Hey, that's a good point. That's a good point. So that's something you got to think about, right? So, man, I honestly don't know, but it would be nice if I could bring because I don't want to sell it and buy a new one in Cebu,
You may have to.
Put it on the ferry with you.
Well, you know what you do, or what you do is you come to Cebu, you fly out or whatever you do to Cebu, get your apartment and all that shit, leave all your gear there, get you all, and then come back. Both you guys come back for the bike and just do a little trip.
We're gonna have some green beans. I was gonna make that
I looked down the cupboard and I didn't have Charles Tyler, who passed away. Was he a vlogger?
Yeah, he was a major vlogger. He was going back and forth to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, for about 20-something years, I believe. He's a pretty cool guy, man. He helped a lot of people out, that's for sure.
Oh, that's crazy. How'd he pass away?
It was due to health problems. I couldn't really tell last time I seen him because Black American Expat actually had a show with him a couple months ago, and we talked and kind of shoot the breeze, and he's a pretty cool dude though.
Okay, so he was
Yeah.
basically like you said he went to Brazil. He was like a Brazil
Yeah.
vlogger.
Pretty much every year he would hold beach parties there. So for all the people that were traveling there, like during I guess the month of November, would have a nice beach party set out for them. So I thought about that, doing that in the Philippines, man. That's not a bad idea, but then again, it's like I don't know about that concept, you know. That same concept might not apply in the Philippines just because of certain people's behaviors, like John Doe. No offense to John.
John Doe. Where is good old Johnny D?
I think his girlfriend's off and he's getting some action this morning.
Okay, thank you.
He's getting some action right now.
Yeah, I think he dates the Filipino nurse in New York. Yeah.
Heminger just straight up said it. This is the comment of the night. John Doe is an asshole.
John Doe and Mrs. Heminger used to have the greatest confrontations in the chat. I used to love it.
Richard, you're the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they do have some. They do have some good conversations.
I thought these guys got along. I thought Heminger and John Doe got along.
No,
you know?
you would be surprised. No. Heminger and John Doe have gone head to head many times because here's the thing. Heminger actually has a little bit of a different viewpoint on like the women he wants to date than John Doe does. Similar to like how Jerry has his different viewpoints and I have mine, right? So yeah, it's funny because I've seen him go back and forth on debates, Hemi and John Doe. And Hemi, John Doe, me, I mean, we've all been around like years, right? So I've seen their comments for years. That's why it's funny, you know, I've been following them for a long time. So yeah, they definitely disagree on very certain things with the Philippines.
Yeah, but the thing about John Doe is he'll disagree with everyththing I say. So he just does that on purpose. It's not about there's certain things he disagrees and agrees. He just disagrees about everything. So he'll take the opposite position every time I open my mouth. And you know he's doing that shit on purpose.
I feel like,
at least with me, he does. I don't know about you, Seth, but he does that with me, you know.
I feel like some people just can't agree to disagree. You know?
Yeah, he can't agree to disagree. Yeah, it's amazing. Hey, Seth, Go Bobo was asking a question.
Yeah,
and I answered him on my half, but I can't answer.
What's the question?
Do you have any kind of responsibility to your wife's family?
No, I don't. No,
yeah, I don't either.
At one point, I pretty much laid down the expectation really early on.
Yeah.
When I first I didn't know anything about this whole giving money to the family thing. I didn't know anything about that. But there were a couple times where, you know, very early on, you know, the family had asked, and I said, I don't know about this. You know what I mean? So there were a couple times where I did, and then I kind of learned about it. And so my situation is very different than many people. Basically, if I like want to give money, I'll give it. If I don't. And I give very seldom. I'll be honest with you guys.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way because you don't want to get them used to it. And
exactly.
You know, a lot of times, my wife will tell me, "Don't give me."
Absolutely.
Start it again, huh?
Absolutely. So I've had situations like where I'm like, okay, it's
can I be a game blogger? Is that my next niche?
Is that what you're gonna be, Roberto?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a gaming blogger.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, so going back, yeah, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of times where I have given money, but it wasn't like, hey, you need to give money every month.
Nah, if it's like an emergency.
It was something happened, and I was like, well, fuck, you know, I'll give some cash. but it's really like it's not on a monthly basis. It's not even necessarily like on a yearly basis. It's like I just give it like, for example, like if there's like a special occasion, sure, I'll give a little bit of cash, and it's not a lot. It's not a lot, and especially now that I'm living out here, yeah, like it really
because you've got a really good excuse now, which is good, you know. So
yeah, I got a great excuse.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, look, we need to take care of ourselves, you know. So yeah, it's a great excuse.
Right.
But,
I mean, I nipped it in the butt just like you before we even got married. I talked about it to my wife because I already knew about this type of situation. Because again, I watched enough videos to find out it's like, oh yeah, all right, this is how it works here. All right. So, and we talked about it, and that was actually one of the first things we talked about to my wife and I. And you got to do it. I mean, if you don't,
it's interesting. It's something good. Yeah, it's something good to talk about because a lot of people, it is expected. You know what I mean? Like it's expected. You got to money to the family every week, every month, whatever. And if you're in that situation, you're okay doing it. Great. But personally, like I don't know. I think it's a weird. I think it's a weird setup.
Perfect.
Yeah, you know what? The only time I get somebody to ask me for money is that my mom, my mother-in-law, she'll ask once in a while, and then I'll generally send her something.
I usually get the ones that have like, oops, sorry.
Go ahead, Malcolm. Is that Malcolm? Go ahead.
Yeah, Heminger has a good comment. He says some of these girls had a job before they met you and gave it to their parents. So if you have them stay at home, you're sort of obligated. That's a good point, Heminger, because let's say they were, before they ever met you, they were given monthly income to their family. Then you meet them and you're like, hey, look, like I don't want you to work anymore. You don't need to work anymore or something, you know? Then Hemi's kind of right because you kind of are obligated. They gave it consistently in the past. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it sounds like you and I, Jerry, I mean, we're kind of I don't know if this is true, but it sounds like we could be the minority here.
We probably are because again, it's funny that you talk about this because I'm working on a video about like say when your wife comes, how to help your wife assimilate to the U.S. or whatever, whichever country that she's coming to, And one of the things is, about sending money back and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to talk about that. But again, and plus also, one of the things is, your wife getting a job here when she comes to the States. Because again,
does your wife work?
Yeah, she works, but she only works part-time. I only want her to work part-time, because in my previous marriage, my wife worked full-time. I worked full-time. We never got to see each other. I don't want to go that same route, So I wanted my wife to work part-time so that we can focus on our marriage, So
yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
It's not about the money. We don't really need the money. We don't need my wife to have to work. But again, the reason for your wife to work in the States is that she understands how hard it is to make money. Also, at the same time, she'll understand that, that, hey, okay, how to save. My wife was never able to save, and most Filipinos don't have bank accounts or can't save. So now my wife saves the money, and so it's a different dynamics,
Hey, Jerry, what do you know about assimilating your wife to the United States? I'm being John Doe.
Oh, yeah. Well, John, I'm just trying to make it easy for her. But, you know what I'm saying, though. For my wife, it was really easy for her to assimilate. And I think a lot of Filipinos, it'll be easy for them because already if the ones that speak English, that's half the battle right there, speaking the language,
Filipinos assimilate wherever they go.
Yeah, they assimilate really fast. But I've heard of some that didn't assimilate well, but I think it wasn't their fault. I think it was their husband's fault because, they might not have let them gone out. The husband's jealous. They don't want them to work, and you just lock them in the house, basically. So that's the ones that don't assimilate and have a lot of issues. So, again, it's not always the Filipinos' fault. It may be the husband's fault why they don't assimilate.
Seth is correct.
Did I answer your question, John? Oops.
It's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
No, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't. Yeah, that's there you go. Now I feel like I'm at home, Kev.
Roberto's playing John Doe.
But yeah, it's I think it's good for your wives to work part-time if you bring them to the U.S. Full-time, again, for my opinion, I don't think it's good full-time. But again, it doesn't work for everybody. Some people prefer that their wives work full-time. That's cool too. But for me and for what I'm trying to accomplish,
Jerry, Filipino women only good for sex, for cooking.
Anything else, John? Oops, Roberto. And what else? There's got to be a third category. Isn't there another category? Come on out with it, John.
I can't remember.
Oh, spinning?
Or spinning or something or whatever.
Doing cleaning, cooking, and spinning.
There was a third one. Yeah.
Gogo wants Roberto's take on giving money to the family. Roberto, what's your take on that?
Yeah, but Roberto's in a different situation, though.
Yeah.
Well,
it would be interesting.
But wait, you help your
Philippines
family.
because I have brothers.
Yeah,
I have my
right.
brother over there, so I send money. Yeah, I mean, as far as like, I mean, we've been doing it for years. I mean, our family here in the United States always send money back home. I mean, it's a natural thing. I mean, we have the money, they don't. We got to help them out, So it's not. For us, for Filipinos, it's different. I mean, for Americans, maybe you might have a different opinion about it, but Filipinos, we have to.
Here's the thing, though, because there's a certain thing. It's like, okay, which family do you send it to, right? Because a lot of the Filipinos have large families. So I'll give you myself as an example. Lynn's grandparents raised her, right? Her grandparents raised her. So if there's anyone to give a little bit of help to, it's the grandparents, right? But then you got like the uncles, the aunts. I mean, these people are working age. You know what I mean? So it's like
drinking Red Horse.
Yeah, man. It's like,
Seth, you know what's funny? My wife was raised by her grandparents, but also by not a god, was it like a godmother or something like that? So she was raised by two different people besides her mom.
Maybe an aunt or something like that.
Yeah, or something like that. So we occasionally, that person never asks us for money, never, but we'll occasionally send her some money just out of the blue. You know?
That's good.
So it's funny because my wife wasn't really raised by her mom. Only a few years in high school. That was it.
Lynn considers her mom like her sister.
Wow.
Yeah, because her mom, like exactly, her mom really raised her, but the mom's still in the picture. Like the mom's still around, but I mean, the mom was young when she had her.
Still hot.
What's that?
Yeah. Same with my wife. I think her mom was 16 when she had her.
I think same with Lynn. Yeah, I think the same with Lynn. So, but the grandparents were really the ones who raised her. So again, like it's kind of like the grandparents need a little bit of help. They say, "Oh, we need rice this month or something." Sure. Here's a little help. But I mean, when the aunts and uncles are like, "Yo, can I have money to like drink some beer and smoke cigarettes?"
So your aunts and uncles hit you up. See, our aunts and uncles don't hit us up.
It's happened to me before. Let me give you an example of when it happened. It happened when I was over there in the province, and I literally just said no. Yeah.
Wow.
But sometimes you got to do that. I went to a party at one of our uncle's house. They invited me over. You know what? They didn't ask for nothing. It was cool, but we went. When the son and I went to the store, I don't know, to get the beer or whatever. I just paid for the beer. We bought Coronas and stuff like that and brought it back. But yeah, they were cool. I think what's interesting with my wife's family. A lot of them were or are OFWs. So they've got money coming in. So they got nice houses and stuff like that. So it's not as bad.
It sucks because my girl's parents passed away.
Jerry, OFWs are whores.
I knew it was coming. I didn't say anything. Really, can you enlighten me on how you came about that? John?
No, that's PV. That's PV.
Oh, that's PV. I'm sorry. That's PV. Yeah. That's right. Okay. All right. I'm glad we got that straightened out.
Here's what's interesting. Ren says he does give a set amount every month. So Ren What's
See, but wait, Ren does the opposite of what we all do. We know that. So if you're gonna make it in the Philippines, I'm just gonna fuck with you, Ren. You just do the opposite of whatever Ren is doing. I know he's gonna be mad at me, but I'm just fucking with
No, I'm not going to be mad. No, it's only 1,000
I
pesos.
threw it in there
It's not
before
bad.
Roberto threw
20
it in there.
bucks.
So it's coming from me.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, I don't have any hard feelings.
No, I'm
Roberto,
just joking.
he's got some good. Yeah, he's got some good. Opinions, and he makes me think. And that's what you got to do when you're out here, because maybe you think you
Always
know all the
thinking.
answers, but things are going to fall apart. You never know.
It's funny. I don't believe in being an expert at anything. So
Yeah,
I'm
you're not
sorry.
going to be an expert, and that's why I listen to people. If they got something to say, something to bring to the table, then we'll sit down across the table. I could be angry about it and get mad about it, but maybe they know a little bit more than me.
I mean, you learn
So
something new
you
every
listen.
day. So
You listen to it. Yeah. And that's how I feel about Roberto. I got no hard feelings against him. I don't.
We're just
I love
messing
Roberto,
with you, Ren. We're just messing with you. But do you
Yeah.
give on a regular basis? Do you give on a regular basis?
Yeah.
I missed
But
it,
that's
Cal.
what we do. We play around, and this is entertainment for us. We're having a great time, and shoot, I'm actually jealous about all the food that he's cooking. I mean, Jesus, man, I haven't had prime rib in forever.
Ren, but you
Roberto
learned a
is
lot
kind
of
of a
things,
dick,
right?
I thought
you learned-
Roberto was a friend, but he's kind of a dick.
Well, I always thought you says was a dick, but
Dude.
I just kind of fly with it.
Yeah, Roberto, he's cooking smoked meats in front of us. He's like opening PS4s. Like I said, buy Christmas
right? And
he's got a gun with
putting up a gaming channel. I mean, come on. Then he's driving around his brand new truck. I mean, Jesus, man. I don't have a truck anymore.
And his bass boat. What else?
And his bass boat. He's like flaunting all this
with
stuff.
the 120 horse engines and stuff like that.
Well, it's all. I have to work for it, man. It doesn't come easy. It doesn't come easy.
I thought you were getting it for free, like it was dropping out of the sky.
I thought it fell out of the sky, man.
I thought Roberto was gonna work so we could have this shit.
Come on, Roberto, you might want to give your engine
just
up
unlimited beer. That's all I can offer you guys.
Beer's better than nothing.
That's fair. Okay, I'll take it. So, Ren, when are you gonna start giving folks like a mustache ride? I mean, a boat ride.
Mustache ride. In reality, I'm not even really thinking about the business itself. To me, it's my own pleasure. I like being out on different islands. I like going out and doing my thing. Jixie's really pushing the business thing, and that's her game. But I'm pretty happy, where things are going. I mean, we're doing all right,
I think you just like the idea of having a boat. I think you like the idea of having a boat.
Yeah, to me,
which isn't a
I've
bad
always
thing.
been out on
You know
the
what?
water all the time.
That's not a bad thing. I mean, dude, I can't say I own a boat. You actually could say you own a boat.
Yeah,
So
but he's gonna have to start. If he wants to keep the boat, he's gonna have to start making some money to be able to keep that.
That's true.
Well, then you pay it off. It's paid for, right?
Well, no, there's maintenance
Yeah, it's paid
involved
for.
here, man. I mean, there's a lot of shit involved here.
There is a lot involved.
Yeah,
and you
he's
got
got
to go
a
to the
skipper.
council.
He's got, he's got
You got to
staff,
go
he's
and get
got-
your license. You got to
There's a
get.
lot of money
there's a lot that goes with it. Insurance, and a lot of these bunker boats out here don't have insurance. They just build their boat and boom, they launch it. So there's a lot that goes involved. And see, Roberto reminded me of all that. This is what's is about to transpire. So
well, I'm curious to find out, or curious to see what happens when you get going and you got to deal with all the locals.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
You're competing with those other boat owners that been there for years, and you come along and try to steal their customers. You know what I mean? So you may have to do it like a little private thing away from the main area. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you advertise to these Americans, come down and we'll do island hopping. I'll hook you up with food and everything. We'll have a good time. You may have to do that on a private thing first before you go button button your business into other businesses in their area because you're still a rookie. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I'm curious to see what happens to that.
They're gonna find out. I mean, they're gonna find out, guys. There's no
Roberto makes a good point because there's a lot of jealous people. You know what I mean? And they're gonna see.
They do. They will sabotage you.
Exactly. They're going to see you, a foreigner, getting all this business around their dock, right? Because do you have to pay a fee to, I assume, to have it docked, right?
Yeah, it's a 1,500 pesos a month.
Every month. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you pay a docking fee, but I bet there's there's obviously some shady business of probably the people who control that dock. And if you start getting all this business and you're getting all the foreigners, and there's going to be jealous people, like you said, we're gonna want to sabotage, which is fucked up.
The minute that boat pulls into the dock, a 35-foot boat or handles 35 feet, they know it's gonna be for tourism. They're not stupid.
Right.
They know. Yeah, they'll probably try and extort you up there.
They're gonna know. So it's gonna be hard to hide that fact.
Well, it's kind of hard already because we're all family owned. They all know each other. They're
they all know. So they're gonna know. So everybody. The thing is, if you're not in with them, you're fucked. Base plane and stuff. I think.
I think you're right. Here's my guess, and I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. I think what they're gonna do is one day they're gonna come up to you and be like, "Hey, the docking fee just went from 1,500 to 5,000." Like they're gonna basically extort you, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck you," and they're gonna be like, "No, fuck you, buddy, pay up." That would be my guess. Like I could see that happening. Like some shady, extortion shit. What do you guys think?
I mean, hopefully that's not gonna happen, but they could force them out like that. Yep. So, don't know. You'll know within the first couple of months what's going to happen.
I'm no expert on the Philippines, and I don't claim to be, and I'll never claim to be. I wasn't born out here. I didn't. I've only been out here for 2 years, but I know that much that is a possibility.
Yeah. So you've thought it through because you were at the dock and you're like, all right, yeah, you've already considered it. Okay, I guess, here's the thing. You've already gone this far. You might as well play it by ear at this point, right? And see what happens.
That's what I'm doing.
Well, you got no choice.
I have no choice. I have no choice.
He already built the boat, Sam. He's got no choice.
What Trixie thinks about that? Knowing those are the possibilities. You guys are going to get all kinds of different headaches. What she thinks about it? She thinks it's going to go smooth, or she thinks she's going to have control of the people, like the harbor master and the local captains on the other boats.
She won't have control. She's too young. Come on, guys.
No, because she's Filipina. No, I'm saying because she's Filipina and she speaks their language. She communicates with them because she does interpret for Ren on a lot of things. So she does a lot of the talking. So what does how she feel about all this? Ren?
She feels pretty confident, Roberto. That's a good question. She talks to him all the time. When they tried to raise the price again on the engine she shut him down. She said, no, the boat will be operational at the end of this month. It's going to happen.
You laid it down.
Yeah. So she told him, she texted him and said that this is what's going to happen. And then she talks to him on Facebook. And again, she laid it down again. It's going to happen. We're going to buy the tarp. We're going to buy, the canopy that goes over it. We're going to buy the anchors. We're going to buy, all this stuff. No, we're not going with your prices. They were mad because we weren't going to dock at their beach. And we found out later that the reason why they wanted us to dock for free at their beach because they wanted to use our boat to go to Bohol, which is across the way.
You had mentioned that. Yeah, you had mentioned that. They wanted to
go to Bohol.
Ship supplies or something.
That's wear and tear on my boat. And who's going to pay the cost? Me. No, it ain't going to happen. So we brought the boat back. We're going back to the original dock.
Is it Macton where you walk to the end and there's that little beach kind of by Plantation? Is it over there? Is it over there? Okay. Yeah. That's a good spot actually. Here's what I think you should do. I think you should try and avoid when the business gets started, right? You should stay out of the picture and let Chixie and her family do everything. because then maybe it's a little less clear that it's like a foreign run operation, unless they already know. I mean, maybe they already know, right? But if they see you down there, like I've been down there before. It's all locals down there, right? But if they constantly see you down there, they're gonna get ideas in their head. But if it's Chixie and her family, like they're like, this is a Filipino run operation, right? Then it could maybe you'll kind of slip under the radar.
That's my plan. I'm actually, I'm not going to be part of the operation. That I'm not going to be the captain. I'm not going to be, it's all going to be local, set up. We got her brother that's a licensed mechanic that's going to, work on the engine, make sure that it's working, tip top. No, I plan to stay away. If any operation that I do, you got to stay away. That's the way it is. It's only for the foreigners, that come, subscribers. Let's say Roberto showed up, then of course I'm going to get on the boat. I'm not going to captain it. I'm going to have a navigator, have a captain, and I'm going to be.
You're a customer.
Yeah,
or something.
I'm just part of the customers.
I'm here to ride a fucking boat.
Yeah,
well, that's right. A good point, Seth, because like I said before, I mentioned that my cousin built a boat about almost 10 years now. And he's a white guy that married to my cousin. And he built a boat. And it was a large boat, a 45-man boat. I mean, and he had to stay away from it because people were threatened to sabotage the boat.
I could just see that happening. You know what I mean? It's because like you're not around the boat all day. It's at the dock. The locals are there all day and all night, probably drinking red.
Set it on fire, man. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know what's going through their head. They're just like,
and that's right. And Roberto, threw it, in my face, because it's true. He's right. Hey man, something's gonna go wrong. And Roberto's genuinely concerned. Something's going to happen.
I wouldn't take a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get that boat out of there, Ren?
The boat is still there because they're in Bohol right now for Christmas. So we're buying the tarp in 2 days. We're going to, when they come back, then we're going back over and then, delivering the tarp. All it needs is 2 acres and, the tarp over it because they have a temporary. Yeah, all that's in. Everything is in.
Hey, Ren, the other concern I have is now that you pissed off the boat builder, is he going to sabotage that boat? I would be very careful picking up that boat.
And I'm concerned. There's not a night that goes by I'm not concerned with her.
You're all waking up sweating.
Yeah. There's not a night that goes by. I'm like, Jesus, man. What's about to happen next?
Yeah, and to be honest, I just think it's fucking cool that you have a boat. So, hey, more power to you, man. I think it's cool.
Thank you, man. There's not a stressful night, Roberto. There really isn't. I'm concerned. I think about everything you said to me.
Just don't call him anything I wouldn't call him.
Ren, I think it's important to note, don't call him a gagu, which was, I believe, Kevin's mistake.
I didn't. Right. No, I just told. I just want this boat is not going to be docked here. No. And then he starts his voice started to go up. Of course, he was speaking Visayan, but I don't understand Visayan. So they're going back and forth, with Chixie, and then Chixie comes back and she goes, he's mad because he wanted his son to drive the boat, and that's why it's a 35-man boat behind my back. Because he's got customers across the way. He was planning to use it for free. I said, that ain't gonna happen. I go, where's my cut? No, we're bringing it back. And that's what happened.
Hey, Ren, but besides Bohol or besides where you're docked at right now, is there a third option where you could dock?
Yes, there is. There's another island that's across the way. The governor, actually, of the islands that are in that area lives there. He wanted us to buy his boat for 75,000 pesos. It's a big boat, but I didn't want to inherit, someone else's problem. Why was it sitting there for 6 months? It didn't have an engine. So I had to buy an engine to put into it. And I said, no, I want a brand new one with, brand new motors. And so when something went wrong, at least, we could fix it, because I don't know what kind of engine they had in it or whatever. But he wanted 75,000 pesos, I believe it was. Big freaking boat. It had 2 CRs. Yeah. But I walked away from that deal. But he even said, he goes, you could dock the boat here.
Yeah,
But
I'm just kind of thinking of like options, right?
yeah,
Let's say
I'm very weary. That's the thing. I want to be able to see the boat. I want to be able to get easy access to it, because either way, I have to take another bunker boat out there. What's up, Ren?
Ren, hey, Ren, for 75,000 pesos, that might have been a good risk reward type of investment. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We talk about
by
1,500
hindsight,
bucks.
and I said this, in past shows, in hindsight, I should have took it. I should.
That might have been a good risk reward, because think about it. If it doesn't work out, what do you lose? 1,500? That would have been that might have been a great deal.
Yeah.
Maybe,
so
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, exactly. And of course, it didn't have an engine. I had to install an engine into it. So it would have cost me another 1,000 USD.
Yeah, you might have to
that would have been cheaper. And plus, you could have stripped that boat down to the bare, and then re-panel it with newer panels. That wouldn't cost you anything at all. I mean, you could have stripped it down. You could have put in new riggings, new everything.
Just remember, labor is cheap in the Philippines, so even if something breaks down, or in the beginning,
like I said, I jumped into it way too soon. And I admit my mistakes. I'm fast. To sit down at the table with you guys and tell you, yeah, I should have done this. I should have done that. But it's too late now.
Right.
I wouldn't say that necessarily.
So this is where I'm at, and I got to make it work. And
start where you left off.
Ren needs a PT 109 boat.
Oh man, I would love to have one of those.
Right.
Put some guns on it. Roberto has his captain.
I would love to have him as my captain, because I know he knows how to pilot a boat. I tell you.
Well, those PT boats back in the World War, those were old Coast Guard boats that they made into a PT boat for the Navy.
They were also made out of bolts.
They used to haul ass, didn't they? You go around the Philippines quick.
Roberta, did you know that?
Say that again.
I said those old boats, those old PT boats, they were made out of balsa wood.
Right. No, I didn't know that. But yeah, I believe it.
All right. Hey, boys and girls, it is 3 hours. I am going to get off for 5 minutes, and I am going to come right back on. So you guys are more than welcome to come right back. And
that's right. Keep it going, Mike. Keep it going, Kev.
I just don't want to have a 6 hour show. 3 hour show is good. We had a 5 hour show, and that was just a little bit too long. But I'm going to get right back on.
Yeah, I promise, Kevin, I won't show any more meat and presents, okay, on this next second half.
Okay. That's good. But I'll be back on in 5 minutes. So, hey, whoever's drinking that name coffee or whatever it is, maybe you want to get a straw, huh?
I'll just get another beer. Always stay thirsty, guys.
Hey, you know what? I noticed last night when I got home, this Frank guy that's in everybody's attention, he was. I noticed I caught a few minutes of your show when I came home last night. It was over with the playback, and there was Frank doesn't have his comments open on his show for people. Yet he's bashing Ren on your show. I wouldn't allow that.
Yeah.
Block that shit off there. That's a fucking asshole.
Are you guys all coming back?
Yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Everybody else coming back?
Yeah, hey guys, I don't know. I might be in the chat room. I'm gonna cook like a cup of noodle. Kind of hungry. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
get up and get you a cup of noodle.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll play it by ear. It's getting a little bit late, you know. But anyways, guys, if I don't catch you, it's always great chatting. A really good show, and I'm sure I'll see you guys around.
Troll us, Seth. Troll us.
Guys.
Later, guys.
See you, man.
All right,
guys. Before you leave, smash that like button for more Big Kev show.
all right, you guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Seth, you know where you are. I'll talk to you guys.
Feliz Navidad and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, 5 minutes.
All right.